May 19th, within the suite, just after the argument was had, Dagamoris having left already into a different room to cool off, Vivian, Iclid, and Eupheme still in the living area, just having had that fallout.
What time is it?
It's about 8 p.m. Sorry, not 8 p.m. It's about 5 p.m.
Okay, I was like, no, I'm late.
You already came back from your little excursion in the woods, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's been back for a while.
Okay.
This all happened afterwards.
Yeah, that was like yesterday or something.
Yeah, I think the fight happened the day before. And the day after Dagamaris was trying to like explain himself to Vivian and
No, he came back immediately.
No, it was the same day.
It was the same day.
Yeah.
Okay.
It just happened.
Yeah.
Well, I'm here till tomorrow night, I guess, but I don't really have anything else to do in this town, unless you all wanted to check on the burned building. I don't know. Something itches me about that place.
It's not really something else I want to put on my plate.
If Bats is going to get antsy, unless you leave by tomorrow, then it's enough.
Definitely not.
Yeah. I think that other than Eupheme's sword, and hopefully this evening, we've pretty much finished everything we needed to do in Schventon. So we can all probably leave by tomorrow, if that's the deadline.
Probably.
I mean, we can certainly investigate the house tomorrow before we leave, if that's going to help you rest easier.
I don't know. I mean, we took care of the hags in a day. And you figured out all the missing person stuff. We seem very capable. That's all I'm saying.
We can give it a look. You have a keen eye, but maybe I can find something that you missed, or we can piece the puzzle pieces together.
Is that, Are we now, like, on a timer with that weird power? Because I don't know if I can move to the beat of that thing's drum forever.
Well, hopefully you'll only have to do so until any of our goals are met, I guess.
You think you're going to be able to sever yourself from Bads the moment you find your father?
Truthfully, I didn't think that far.
I understand.
Is there a way that we can communicate with him before he decides to make people's minds go crazy? In terms of where he's feeling?
I did understand him a little when he was talking before.
You did?
Yeah, it was, I don't know, words.
Wait, can you guys...
I just hear garbled muttering.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. But...
It's a similar language than... it's similar to the one that I picked up after I opened my book.
Oh, you have
don't
a
know
book.
if that means anything. Sort of.
Is it like mine?
It's a book, but I haven't seen it in many years.
Oh.
It's only a picture of a book now. Here, I'll show you. And I'll try to find the book card.
Easy enough. See your book wrapped in vines within the card.
And as it turns in the light, it kind of, the vines recede and grow.
Whoa. Okay. What was it called?
No title. I actually didn't see anything in it either. Just opened it and something laughed or screamed or something. I don't really know.
That's something. My books don't make noise.
And your book has words in it and stuff. So I don't know. Hopefully it's not the same, because I don't want a little impish creature yelling at me.
I wonder if you would have a name. Maybe you'd have something else.
Hopefully.
I doubt they're all the same kind of beast. What do you think you'd have?
Do you think they're related?
No.
I don't know. It sounds like nothing of the same sort that I'm experiencing with mine.
It's just two cursed books that grant people power is a little bit more, of a coincidence than I would think.
Wait, hold on. I didn't hear anything
Yeah.
about granting powers.
Well, I didn't have powers before.
Oh, and then you opened the book,
Yeah.
and now you do.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's something more.
Yes.
I mean, you have a book that grants you power.
I have a book with notes in it.
I don't know what's in it.
I have the power. Well, Hecate has the power, technically, I suppose. It's not the book itself. I mean, of course, I can't remember everything in the book, so if I lose the book, I am limited.
I don't know if it's the book itself for me either. I mean,
It's definitely the book for me. I can't cast the spell unless I'm reading it from the page.
is it the book, or is the book only a conduit for something else?
Well, obviously, what Bats just displayed, I guess it's my conduit through him.
But he is tied to the book.
Yeah, and in any case, I couldn't make him do anything if I wasn't reading from the page.
So you do make him do things. Because it seemed like it doesn't, well, no offense, but it seems like you're not really running things.
Well, to be very honest, he hasn't been this ornery as before. But he said specifically that's because we were moving all the time.
Okay.
I guess it's been permissive this whole time.
We've only been here for 3 days?
Four?
But at any moment he could take the reins.
Look, I'm just as scared about it as you guys are, okay?
Is it just that he doesn't like staying in one place? Or is there something we can do to, I don't know, appease him temporarily if we need to stay somewhere for longer? I mean, we were only in Tel Munfastarai, or the ruin, for 2 or 3 days. But even then, Cruel is not going to be a fast excursion.
I think he'd get a lot of entertainment out of Cruel. It's probably just sitting and eating and being content that is the problem.
I mean, I think there's a way to be diplomatic with him, sure.
I suppose now we just have to consider it.
Yeah, it's just another caution we have to take. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be the bearer of an obstacle for us.
It's not your fault.
You didn't do it on purpose, and all of us have our own limitations we grant the party. If you weren't keeping it from us, then there's no reason to blame you. You didn't
Right.
know he was going to do that either, so.
Do you mind telling that to Dagamaris?
Dagamaris doesn't like to listen to anybody else when they disagree with him. It's not his best trait by far.
Dagamaris has waves. I don't really understand the guy, but back when I first met him, he snapped at me. He apologized soon after. Hopefully he'll follow suit here.
Waves. Like an ocean? That makes sense why he's so salty.
Yeah, I guess the metaphor works on many levels.
I'm wanting to laugh at that joke, but Vivian has low wisdom, so she probably didn't get it.
Eupheme, do you want to come back to me to the water spout?
Why? To drink?
Well, Styrkik's not doing so hot.
Oh, I wonder why. He's the one you told about the hags, right?
Right.
And you want me to cheer him up?
Both of us. He seems to like us.
I feel like
You
I'd be doing
especially.
most of the lifting in
Okay.
scenario.
Well then, the reason you should come.
Well, I haven't drank in a whole day.
You don't even have to drink that much.
Don't tell me what I have to and don't have to do. You're buying, right?
I'm buying.
The drinks.
Tonight.
Then I'm there.
Okay.
I just have something quick to do before I go. You ever try speaking to your book?
What do you mean speaking to it?
Well, I guess yours didn't scream like mine did, but
I mean, I could, but I don't think anything would talk back, if that's what you're implying.
I don't know. Sometimes I get this feeling like even if nothing says anything back, something's listening. We both had our dreams at the same time, though they were very different. Oh, no offense, but I'm hoping that they're not linked. But if they are, maybe you should try.
Well, I'm kind of failing to connect the dots here. You talk to inanimate things after you dream, or
No, I'm just thinking it's an option. Like I said, I feel like... Maybe this is just because my father was a storyteller, but I always feel like something's listening.
Okay, so the book listens, and then what happens?
Who knows? Depends on what you say.
What do you say to books? Thank you?
If that's what you feel in your heart, I suppose. I don't know. We're about to go into Scar of Cruel, where there are undead creatures, maybe liches. We'd have to take down a dragon and an evil man that carries the souls of humanity or something. I don't want my power to hurt you, or any of you. I don't know whatever I don't know about myself to be the reason why we fail. I don't know. It could just be like throwing rocks at a brick wall, but I'm going to try and talk to it. And I think that you should too.
You're gonna try to talk to your book? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
But you don't have it.
It's right here.
Oh, on the card?
On the card, yes. Sometimes only once I reached into it and was able to pull it out, but either way, I feel like I'm being listened to.
Okay.
You know what? Maybe we should just do it together.
Okay. Maybe
'Cause I
Maybe
feel like
I'll
I'm
be-
not being...
Yeah,
Clear.
maybe it'll be more amicable after a couple drinks.
Sure.
Okay.
I feel like you'd want drinks after.
You want to do it
Considering-
now?
Yeah, I want to do it now.
Okay.
Would you both like privacy before you talk to your book?
Did you want company
Tonight?
tonight? Yeah.
If you wanted to come, just going to be me trying to use a magic I've never used before on a rock. I'm not sure how thrilling it would be. You're welcome to, if you want to see it.
Might need to support Vivian.
Okay.
You're free to drink if you want to drink. I have to be there.
I don't.
Jaffra's going to be there because he has to supervise to make sure I'm not
What
going
time?
to 8.
And it's like 5 now. And it takes like 45 minutes to get to the water spout.
I think the pub's open late, isn't it?
I can send to you if anything goes wrong. If you want to come and watch it.
How late is the water spout open?
You don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a bar.
Yeah. Yeah, the pub's open pretty late.
Yeah, we can go there after.
Sure.
Anyone
We
know?
can drink to Vivian's success.
Please don't jinx it.
We'll go knock on some wood really, really hard.
You find something.
There you go. You're free of any jinx now.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Positive.
Did you actually knock on wood?
Yeah.
Okay, Dagomorus comes out. What happened?
How you doing?
I'm doing badly.
Okay, well, we're about to talk to our books now.
What was that noise?
I was unjinxing Vivian.
By hitting wood.
Yes, it's an ancient soothsayer technique. Tried and true.
I'm not in the mood. Why are you here? Still talking with him.
Am I not allowed to be?
After what happened? After this nonsense? How can you be making jokes?
He didn't know it was going to happen.
Not just talking about that. Why is everyone so jolly? I've less than 3 months to live. Every destination we go to is certain death. And you're making jokes about what?
Should we be warning you at every step of the way?
Yes.
Good luck with that.
I've seen the undead, and true death is when you stop making jokes.
Then I died long ago.
I'm sorry.
We can keep it down.
Fine. And he walks back into the bedroom.
Okay. Hold my book.
Okay.
I like peek into the first page a bit. Is Bat still on it?
Mm-mm.
No.
No, he turned into a rat and he's in your bag.
Oh, he's in my. Oh, okay. Never mind. Okay, I forgot that then. Yeah.
Is this right there?
Okay. What? Do I talk to it closed or open or what?
You have no mind for setting the scene. Hold on. I'm going to use prestidigitation
See, needs to be said.
to make a candle.
What? You can't materialize a candle.
You can light a candle.
Absolutely not. You cannot materialize a candle. Absolutely
Hold
not.
on, hold on.
You can light a can. You can light or snuff established candles.
Yeah.
You can create a non-magical trinket or an illusionary image that can fit in your hand and last until the end of your next turn.
That sounds like a candle.
Sure. You just make an image of a candle.
It's a non-magical trinket.
Yeah.
I'm going to say no because that would completely invalidate torches. What would be the purpose of a torch if you could just...
Well, a
Candle.
torch is
Well,
much
it
bigger
doesn't
than a
cast
candle.
light.
It's just a
A
little
candle
guy.
doesn't cast light.
Not a
just
significant
an
amount of
illusion.
light.
Yeah, that is it. Yeah.
It's an illusionary
It's for the
candle.
aesthetic.
Okay, for the aesthetic, sure.
Jeez.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Well, that's not creating a candle. That's creating an illusory candle.
Sure, I'll use prestidigitation to make
An
a
illusory-
magical
Yes. All right. There we go.
trinket candle or illusionary candle.
There you go. Okay. So I'll say you can make like 2 or 3 if you wanted to.
Sure. And I'll set them around
Okay.
and then sit cross-legged on the floor. I think you have to be opposite of me.
Oh, okay. And I'll get opposite, and I'll put it down, and I'll be like, oh, I can do that. And I'll to the page, and I will cast Minor Illusion.
Okay.
And so Minor Illusion around like some just illusory images of like candles,
Okay.
some sage, some like cinnamon sticks. Yeah.
Something you think is
Yeah.
witchy. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
I'll just bow my. I'll just be in the kitchen. I'll let you two speak with your books.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go do a fun little ritual and make my mouse a crow. quietly so they can have some
Are you
space.
walking through the dining room or through the hall?
The hall, probably.
Okay, what are you guys doing?
So we're sitting across from each other.
Okay.
I'm going to put my tarot cards on the floor.
Okay.
Spread them out like in a fan.
Okay.
And say, give me your hands. I'm going to. I don't know exactly how this is going to work. I'm going to focus on my dream. Try to find answers.
You want me to do the same?
I think that's probably for the best.
Okay, sure. Yeah, my dream. Okay.
If your friend has anything to offer, then
I'm
you know.
Yeah, I'll keep him out of this mostly.
Right, we're going to the source.
The source.
The source.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sure. Okay.
Okay. And I'm going to try and, I don't know, think of my dream, connect with.
Okay. Alright, so you try and think of a dream. You imagine the roots encasing you and the area filling up with souls.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing?
The same thing. I'm thinking of my dream, and I had the blood vial and the dripping blood, and then the house with the old man's face that came out of it. Yeah.
And then are you doing anything while you're thinking of that?
Anything. Well, I had if it's not if I don't immediately get something, I have another idea.
Okay, so you both sit there, you think of your dreams. Unnerving, a bit uneasy, but nothing happens. The rat crawls up on Nicholas' shoulder.
Eupheme isn't working?
Shh. Alright, I'm gonna take my hand out of his hands.
Okay.
My hands out of his hand. And
Oh, is there another step?
I'm gonna pull out my sword. Well, summon my sword
Okay.
in my hand.
Yeah.
Place it in front of me like this.
Oh.
And gonna say, I don't know what you are. I am Eupheme Deleonore Eldercrest, Hag Slayer, Nomad of the Central Realms, Soothsayer, Killer of Matron Mothers, potential savior of the world. Thank you. I have used your power, I've used this power to the best of my ability for all these years, and I never really wanted to depend on it because that's exactly when things leave, but now I can't be sure that I won't hurt my friends, and I can't be sure that I will be able to usurp the powers that stand against me. And I need to know that this is the one thing that I can rely on. So who the fuck are you? And then I will do what I've seen Vivian do and cut myself.
Okay. You do yourself.
Cut my arm, or my hand.
Okay.
Oh.
Blood for the blood god.
I don't think it worked.
Nothing happens.
Damn, lame.
What's that? That's part of it? Yeah. Do I have to do that?
You can definitely try, but it just hurts.
I don't know. I've never done it before.
Can I still cast spells? Can I cast,
Can I still cast spell?
Can I
Immediately.
cast light? Okay.
Illuminates the room.
Well,
No.
can't say I didn't try. No one can say I didn't try.
Okay, my turn, I guess.
Sure.
Okay. I'll pull a dagger out of my backpack and I'll set it next to the book, and I'll just kind of like put my hands on either edge of the book, and I'll go. Okay. Hi. I'm Icklid Bloodworth. Cool kid. Slayer of Hags. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I would like to get to know you. I am going to be embarking on a very treacherous journey, and whoever you sent to come along with me will be a part of that very same peril, and well, it'd be cool to meet a Bath's dad or mom. Yeah. Okay. And I like.
So you gently cut your hand.
Yeah.
Just let it sit there.
I let a little get onto the book.
Okay. So it onto the book, and you see begins to stream from his hand very rapidly. In fact, you lose 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13,
You
14,
close the book.
15, as the blood.
I want to help him close the book.
Okay, so make a strength check with advantage.
Jesus
Me or him?
Christ, thirsty boy.
Strength.
Yes.
Save, you said?
No.
Just strength.
With advantage.
Oh, God.
Was that with advantage? Okay. 4. Okay.
Icklid's blood's getting drunk.
17, 18, 19, 20.
Cure
As
wounds.
Okay, so you cure wounds. You feel a bit of your blood refurbish within your veins,
Wow.
but it's still
You didn't-
25,
you didn't
26,
cure the
27,
cut?
28, 29, no. 30,
I didn't-
31,
I didn't close
32,
it.
33.
I can't.
If you want to try again, you can. You're not having advantage this time.
Just closing the book? I was trying to
Closing
close the wound.
Oh, there's no way you can do that.
You heal for 15.
Wow. 15.
Okay.
Holy shit.
So
19?
19? Okay, so you the blood down. You take 20 points of damage.
Well. Your book is way more aggressive than mine.
I guess you're right. I had to do that.
Sorry, buddy. It's a bad idea. God, that was a bad idea.
Do I, I look at it. Is the cut still there? Is the wound still open?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm gonna cure him again. I am using my packed spell slots, by the way.
Okay.
19.
Golly.
The wound heals upon his hand. You notice the blood around the book.
Ooh, sponging it
into
up.
Into it.
Soaks into it.
Gross.
That's fucking weird.
Okay. Well, that makes sense. There was blood in my dream, and then there was the new page in the book that said the blood, and I guess my book's just vampiric. That's nice.
Just really likes blood, I guess. Holy shit. Okay, so, new plan. We never do that again. We never try to connect with whatever sick thing made that book. Again.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, that was definitely a Good thinking. Good plan.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh God. God, if I would have murdered you with a stupid idea.
And I like waft away the like minor illusion that was. Yeah.
Get rid of my candle. Don't tell Vivian. Okay. She'll think I'm stupid.
You really got to keep up a facade, don't you?
Sometimes, yes. Sometimes I'm not as smart as Vivian. Everybody knows this. But it's the confidence, Icklid.
I get that. That makes sense. That's
Yes.
okay. And I put my book back and.
Baz is just sort of sitting on your shoulder.
What a little bitch.
And
He's a rat.
Celestial would ask him, did you know that was going to happen?
Ignores you. You can't tell if
What did you
he's...
say?
He didn't say anything. Wait, did you say that to him?
Yeah.
Oh.
Can you understand me?
And
Celestial.
oh yeah.
Oh.
Did I knew I learned how to speak it after the book, right? Yeah, Peter the book. Yeah. Yeah, this is one of the things that came with the book, I guess.
Yikes, we might be more similar than I care to admit. But you have earned that drink.
Yeah, I would hope so. It'd be nice to numb this off. Are we going to wait and go support Vivian first?
How long was that?
5 minutes.
Yeah. So we still got like 2 hours before Vivian's thing. We can go get something quick.
You're gonna stumble
Sure.
into two drunk motherfuckers. What's up, Chapra?
Okay. So you both leave then. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What are you doing?
Well, finishing the next 5 minutes of the ritual to change Marquis from a mouse to a raven again.
Okay.
Because that just had more utility. And then I'll poke my head back out, and I see that they're gone,
Yeah,
I
they
suppose.
have left.
I would have been like, bye Vivian, bye Dagmar.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I would have acknowledged that mid-ritual.
Dagamaris did not.
Well, I have an inclination to use my 1 5th level spell slot for the day. I haven't taken an arcane recovery yet, so I still can. I have a lot of nervousness about using my 5th level spell slot at any point in time other than nighttime. Just because I feel like at the moment I use it, then something's gonna get fucked up. But I think maybe then I will do a little bit of scrying while they're on their way to the pub.
Okay, who are you scrying upon?
I'd like to check in on Glorbex because I still need to send to Osiren, and so I'd like to check in on Glorbex. So I'm gonna scry on Glorbex.
Natural 19. Wait, but he's negative. But he's also very wise. Well, no, he's not very
Isn't he
wise.
unconscious?
He's
oh,
unconscious.
Wait, sorry, we don't know that.
Yeah, we don't know.
Let me see you, Glorb.
So
So
you...
let me
Let me
see.
see. Okay.
Also, what number is my mic so I can turn myself down a little bit?
1.
1.
So... It is -5. But he has +2. So it's -3. Which means that's 16.
And my save is 15 because you took 3 of my intelligence points for Ivar purposes. So that fails.
Okay. You also don't have the components for scry anyway.
No, you're right. Then I didn't use it.
No, you didn't.
Oh, you're right. Now I hate sharing components. I hate it. I'm selfish and I don't like it.
So, you do not scry. However, I'm tempted to remove that spell slot from
Why?
you anyway.
I don't have the component.
Yeah, but that's the 3rd time you've done it.
Listen, I forget sometimes that components are necessary. Don't punish me.
Fun.
Then I guess I'll just start transcribing a spell.
Okay, which spell?
Pass wall.
Pass roll. Okay, do you have the paper and
I
ink?
do.
Okay.
That's what I was doing. I was checking to see how much paper and ink I had.
Okay. So, you both walk to the southeastern part of the town. At the very edge, before the outer villages, you see the corner lined in single-pane windows and rimmed in black of the Water's Pout. Walk in, you see the half-oval bar of the inside, along with the scattered tables and booths along the edge. And you do see steer cake with it.
How jumping is the spot right now?
It's moderately jumping.
I mean, it's like 5.
I'd say about
Or
8 or
6.
6 individual patrons are at the booths. Some of them look to be nursing them semi-regularly. Others look to be conversing with 1 or 2 other people. Though it's rather quiet. You see about 2 other people at the bar.
Yeah, I'll go sit on the bar. But as I go in, I'll be like, "Hey,
And steer cake.
respect those few."
Yeah. Hey, second time today you been here?
Judging you now.
Second time today.
Well, I brought Eupheme. Eupheme wanted to come, so.
Like to drink?
At a bar. Wow, brave.
Yeah, that's what I came here to do.
Yeah, wow, I would have never guessed, man. Pulls out the same ale.
Yeah,
Okay.
perfect.
Yeah, that's fine.
You want something?
Yeah.
Okay. Pours you a glass as well.
Yeah.
It's 8 copper.
Oh,
Is it
yeah.
more?
No.
Okay.
Alright, put it silver down.
Thank you. Is that all for you guys?
Oh, definitely for now.
For now, yeah.
All right. Goes off and
He does look pretty down.
I told you.
I believed you, but
What should we do? Like magic? Like a magic trick, right? You know, something for the
that works
The pagans.
on children who have. I've dealt with a lot of people who've lost loved ones, and they usually just want to hear that their loved one is going to a good place, and mostly to be left alone.
well, but like you talk to the dead, right? Like you could yeah. Can you like talk to his brother for him?
I don't really find them; they find me. I mean, I could try maybe, but I've never done that before, and if it fails, then I just look like an idiot.
Right, confidence.
Hopefully, his brother has already been cycled through.
Yeah.
If I could talk to him, that would mean something's gone terribly wrong.
Oh, okay. Sure, that makes sense.
I don't know what we can give to him to make him feel better. Sometimes you don't want to feel better. Maybe we should buy him a drink.
Yeah. Okay. Next time he comes over.
And by way, I mean like you, because
Yeah. Obviously, but I don't know what he likes. What do you think he likes?
Get him a glass of Regalius wine.
I have no idea. Well, you seem to really enjoy that Leonin wine.
Okay.
I recommended it to you.
Sure. We'll give him that. I don't know. I just thought like our presence would do nice, but
Usually that's it. Usually I just have to be around.
you get it.
I must be off my game.
Well, whatever you're trying to connect with didn't talk to you, so maybe that's throwing you off a bit.
That and all the death and destruction I've seen the past few months might be it. Either.
Yeah, Either. Not a combination of the both.
One or the other, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait till he comes back around.
What are you doing while they're doing this?
Studying.
How long does that take?
Well, it's a 5th level spell,
Mhm.
and it's not necromancy,
Mm-hmm.
so a couple hours.
Okay.
I won't finish it by the time it's time to go.
So around
I'm just killing
6:30
time.
rolls around. What are you doing?
How far away is it again?
It's about 38 minutes to 40 minutes.
Okay, I'll probably keep going until about 7, and then
Okay.
I don't know. I don't want to be too early. I don't want to bother him.
When are you leaving? Just tell me that.
7:10.
Okay, sounds good. You two, are you still drinking while you're waiting?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So
So-
I'd say
I will send to them when I head out.
okay. So I'd say after about 15 minutes or so, you finish your beverage. Comes back around. Yeah, how was everything?
Oh, just as good as always, of course.
Mm.
We were thinking, are you allowed to drink on the job?
No. Why would a bartender be allowed to drink while he's bartending?
I mean, with the people that you talk to, I'd be kind of surprised if you didn't. Well, maybe I'm an alcoholic.
I think that might be the case.
Both could be true.
No, I do not drink while I'm on.
It's a very matter of fact.
Do you want another drink, either of you?
Do you just want more of that ale? Switch it up. Okay. One more
Okay.
each.
So that's another 8 copper for both of you.
I'll just toss him another silver.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want anything else?
I did want to let you know, your old coworker. I keep forgetting her name.
I know the one you're talking about.
Yeah. We spoke to her.
Okay.
She said she's fine. That she's doing well.
That's good.
I just thought it was good news that I should pass along.
That is good news. Thank you. How did you find her?
He saw her through his magic book.
Yeah. And then
Is she in town? Did you speak to her then?
no, our friend did you meet Vivian?
The little one with the hat.
The other juice box woman?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was rude.
That's her.
Yeah.
She spoke to her.
Okay, through your book.
No, she.
Through her book.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you all just have magical books then.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
How cliche.
That's just seems
My
to be-
book's in a card, if that makes it cooler.
Wait, you also have a magical book then?
Yeah, it's in
Right,
a card.
Yeah, we all.
It's in a card.
Mhm.
So how do you read it?
I don't.
Okay,
I'm not a big reader.
I can tell. And you? Do you read your book?
I have to be able to do my stuff.
Your magic.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Should you read hers?
Almost all the time.
Yeah, but it's like she doesn't like it can be closed and then she can do her stuff, but she just has to like look at it every day. Sometimes I don't know. Hers is weird,
Memorizes hers, I think.
like a nerd.
Like a nerd.
Okay. And you all believe that you're doing magic from these books?
Yes. In so many words.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I can believe it because it happens. So I don't.
I would bring someone in to cooperate, but the people I use my magic against usually die.
I'm shivering in my boots.
Just saying.
Truly. The pen mightier than the sword, all that.
Well, I don't read mine, but yeah.
Yeah, you told me. You said you didn't have much. Reading.
Except for Eupheme uses the pen and the sword, so.
Banana sword?
It's like when you go to the diners and they're mean to you, and that's what you pay for.
The banana sword?
No, the pen and the
Not
the
much
sword.
of a reader, big
Oh.
writer. And my writing is magical as well.
So you don't read other people's work, but you expect them to read yours?
Well, I usually just scream it at the top of my lungs so they hear it. I don't want to be, derivative. That's why I don't.
Eupheme's big on people listening.
Yeah.
And talking.
Yeah, that's like my two biggest, strongest traits, actually, and then sword fighting, and then my handsome silhouette,
Yeah.
probably my fourth.
Yeah, big
Where's
time.
Where's the confidence? Where's that one?
Are you confident enough to come in here and tell me that you use books to do magic?
Sure. I mean,
Confidence, I'd say 5. Sometimes it gets me in trouble. Rarely. But sometimes it does get me in trouble.
At least you guys are paying me. And you don't want anything else, correct?
Oh, we have an appointment. We have to get to after this. I just,
At the library.
Why would I be at the library?
Get your book tuned or something?
No.
Get a tune up on that book. Cast magic. Oil it.
I'd have to, prune mine, I think. All the leaves that grow on it.
Oh, it grows leaves.
Yeah, it grows the leaves.
So it's in a garden and it grows leaves, huh?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
That's another reason why I can't read it.
You drink before you came here?
No.
Okay.
mine just likes blood.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you bleed on your book, huh?
Not by choice.
Yeah. Well, once today, like for the first time, and never again. So.
It was not good.
Yeah, it wasn't. No, it was,
You know, I do that all the time. I bleed on books. No, I don't, because I'm sane. I also don't claim that books give me powers, though.
We live in a very strange world.
Sure do. You two are some of the most quirky people I've ever met, but I've had a couple people claim to be magical.
yeah.
They're around, I guess.
They also said books. One guy said it was a rock.
The book was a rock.
No, that he got magic from a rock.
Oh, like the
Yeah, that makes
the
sense.
animal?
No, like the stone.
Oh,
What?
There's a bird.
And it's named Rock.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
so
huge as buildings.
probably why I've never heard of it before.
Yeah, wait,
or
I don't
maybe
think
I
I've
have.
heard of this either.
Stone magic?
Okay, we're not talking about this though. So, anyway, that's gonna be it for you guys.
Can I get some bread?
Yeah, we can get some fucking bread. Grabs a loaf. It's sourdough. Made it here. It's been smelling weird lately though.
Oh God, stinky wheat.
The
The stinky wheat. 2 years later, we still haven't solved the stinky wheat problem.
Sourdough, like, usually kind of smelly?
Sour?
I'm this close to kicking you all fucking out. Okay. Of course, sourdough smells weird. Alright? I wouldn't have said that it smelled weird, but it's just sourdough. I made it. Do you not think that I know that sourdough
Oh,
smells weird?
I'm just wondering, then what's the differentiation? How do you...
It smells weird for sourdough.
Yeah, okay, what's weird for sourdough?
Smell it.
I don't know, dude. It smells weird.
I smell it.
It smells a little like a hint of decay. Just a hint. Very, very subtle. You can barely smell it.
I solved
like
it.
Meat
I solved
decay
it.
or like
There's a lich phylactery
in
in one of the wheat fields.
In the wheat?
It's the seeping.
Unreal. Anyway, yeah, it smells weird. It smells like ass a little bit.
Yeah, no, that does smell tiny bit
Like what?
like defecation.
Okay. You never smelled ass. I can tell.
Wow.
I assume you're. Okay.
Wow.
I'm gonna eat my bread now.
Go ahead.
You
let's
don't
go.
eat ass,
No.
says this bartender.
For shame.
No.
I can tell you've never sniffed butt.
You done? Both of you? After about 5 minutes. Drink's about half empty. You're making all the other people a little bit uneasy. And you see one old guy's like
What the fuck?
I've never seen
looking at you.
a man in purple, or is it my earrings?
One of his eyes is like sort of popped out a little bit, and the other one is sort of pushed in.
Does he want help? Something?
Do we?
That's Davey.
Okay.
I don't know his last name.
Well, we'll be finishing our drinks and I'll be out of here.
Listen, I don't make the rules, but Davey. I'm sorry, I can't lie to you guys. I'm just gonna say that he killed people. He doesn't. He's just fucked up. He's sort of like.
And we're also fucked up.
Let's see.
He'll wait until we finish our drinks.
Yeah. At the end of the night of a pub, isn't everybody fucked up?
Well, you guys can come back later. It's just I'm sort of annoyed. You came back here a bit too soon. And I heard you guys whispering about my dead brother. You know.
Wait, did we do that when we were in here?
Mm-hmm. You did. You did indeed.
Oh.
And yeah, sort of perturbed me, you know,
Sure.
not respecting the spear.
You know what, Eupheme, if we're crossing that line, I don't want to be here.
I will finish my drink. And
You
I
guys can
leave.
finish your drinks. You guys can go back later. I'm just, you know, I feel like you've insulted me, I've insulted you, so we're friends, right? A little bit, I guess. Maybe not you. You're a bit too young to be my friend. But, I mean, you know, maybe.
I thought we were friends.
No,
We'll be leaving.
just not like I wouldn't invite you to hang out with me, because I'd get weird glares and looks. Because you look 15.
Oh, what, they think I'm like your son? Is that weird?
Yeah, they think they think you were my son. He looks mature.
Depends on who you ask, I guess.
I said he looks mature.
This is a
I
You
could
talked
be-
to him for about 2 seconds and you realized it's far from the truth.
I could be your little.
Okay, yeah, all right. So,
Listen, I just came to say that I wish you well. I'll be leaving soon, and I don't know if I'll be back. But I want you to know that we wish you well. And I know you're going through something hard.
and I appreciate it.
I'm gonna chug the ale.
I'm like tug on Eupheme.
Yeah.
I would step out.
See what I mean? He means well.
He's charming in a way, though, right?
He's a good kid. Tell him I appreciate him telling me about my brother. I'm going, I don't know, what are the stages of grief?
I should know this.
I don't know,
Grief
typically
therapy.
it's just like anger, and then, I don't know, maybe despair, and then I guess I just repeat sometimes. Maybe acceptance.
I speak to the dead.
All right, well,
He's not. He can't hear.
again, man,
No.
like, that's cool.
I'm just saying that there's no normal way to grieve. I've seen it a lot. So I wish you the best.
Yeah, thanks. Again, you know what? It's been a bad day. I've been at work for the past 5 days in a row, and I'm on my 8th hour here. And some juice box drinking kid came in and told me that my little brother was dead. And now, about 5 hours later, comes back, start telling me that you bleed on books and that you get power from a card book that grows vines. And, you know, I just don't really know what to do with that, especially since Davey's been staring me down. Shut up! We're about 30 minutes now.
I'm on my way out.
Yeah, you guys can come back later. Just, you know. Yeah, it's weird. It's been a weird day. So, if you guys come back around midnight, I close the bar. And I can drink with you guys if you wanted to. You guys still have to pay.
Sounds good.
All right. I'll see you then.
Where is this kid's relief shift? Number 1.
She flew out of town.
Number 2. This is a big town. No one else wants to be a bartender. Number 2.
Well, this isn't the only bar.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. Do you ever realize like how out of touch the party becomes from normal folks when you get past like level 6?
Yep.
Okay, so I'd say about 7 o'clock rolls around. Dagamoris comes in. Vivian,
Yes.
what's the plan? Where are we going?
I
We're going to pools. Then
Yes.
great. Back to that town. At least the hags are dead.
Yes, that's actually a very comforting thought, since we have to descend into the well again. I was really worried about that. Yes, pools, then Trullo, then Cruel.
Great. What a lovely vacation. Before I die. My last memories can be of Hector's ugly face. And his stupid laugh. Hopefully. Or it's of a lich. Or a ghoul. Or something else terrible and awful.
I wish it didn't have to be like that.
I'm gonna go lay down. I've had enough of the outside today.
I'm going to be leaving soon to go speak with Shafra about the soul gem we found. So you'll have the place to yourself for a bit.
Great. All right. And he walks off.
Despair. Okay. Around that time, then I suppose I'll send to these two. Well,
'Kay.
one of them. I'll send to Eupheme. I'm going to be heading out soon. Will you both still be joining me?
Better believe it.
Oh God.
Vivian.
So, you head out.
Okay.
And as you're approaching the gate, or the gatehouse, around 7:45, 7:50, you see these two. Not drunk, but a little bit lazy in their gait, sort of walking about. The gatekeeper.
I said him.
Back again.
Yes.
Just can't stay away.
We have an appointment with Shafra.
Do you have an appointment?
They're accompanying me on my appointment.
Is that so?
Yes.
I don't like you.
Do you have to like me?
No. That is not part of my job description. Go on in. Just sort of howls.
Isn't she like a groundskeeper?
Yeah.
She's not even like a guard. she's
I don't know.
just
Runs this place
just
with an iron
vigilant.
fist.
Yeah. She's the secret principal of this college.
So you head to the tower.
The undercover boss.
As you're walking underneath as you're about to walk underneath the small tunnel that leads underneath the clock tower that you've seen at this point, 5 or 6 times, you see 3 deserted on either side of it. They're unpolished brass armor, gleaming in the moonlight just above. Stop. Who are you? What is your business?
My name is Vivian. I have an appointment with
Yes,
Shafra.
you are the reason why we're here. Go on in. And are these two with you?
Yes.
For what purpose?
With a muscle.
No, there was no muscle. There's no intimidation happening. They just wanted to see me do this. If that's okay.
Persuasion.
Okay. This is not a fight. Oh,
Muscle.
+6. Thank you, Ivar. 15.
Okay. All right.
I'm trying to look as intimidating as possible.
Opposite of what we want.
Head on in.
Thank you.
Jaffa should be waiting for you right outside.
Thank you.
Okay.
Oh god, I'm so stressed.
So,
Got performance
should have-
anxiety.
We should have like a name for our party, right? Like a team name. That way, like, you know, whenever like we show up somewhere and people they're like, "Oh, who are you? What do you want?" You know, we can just say like, "Oh, we're like team."
Eupheme. Eupheme the Elder Crest?
Eupheme in the Elder Crest. That's not a bad idea. But I'm going to have to veto Eupheme in the Elder Crest.
Let it marinate it for a little bit.
Okay.
Can't
I
just deny
can do
it.
Okay. So, you walk into the large courtyard surrounded by small buildings and large courtyards that make up the majority of the campus. You see the trees that sprout within the patches of greenery right in front. The strange cylindrical and egg-domed tower that exists at the center of it all that makes up the campus or the university center and also the town center. As you walk up, you see about 15 to 20 deserted surrounding the courtyard, along with Ferocia and Shafra sitting at the doorway.
Oh, if I fail, this is going to be so embarrassing.
As you approach the deserted look, nod at you. Shafra and Ferocia walk up to you. Shafra looks you up and down. Are you ready?
Yes, I think so.
You didn't tell us you'd have an audience, Vivian.
I didn't know I was going to have an audience. It's understandable. I just wasn't
If she
anticipating.
tries anything.
Yes.
And why are you here? Are you required for this magic?
In a way, the more support.
Moral support. Okay. And Ferocia. Are you sure you can do this?
No. But it's better than encasing it in concrete and burying it. I've never actually used this before. I've only learned it.
Well, I appreciate you offering it, to say the least. You two may step back.
Do they mind if I remove my hat?
No, you may remove your hat.
Okay, I want to like remove my hat and take off my gloves.
Okay.
Just kind of push my
in the
sleeves up a
moonlight,
bit.
her platinum hair flows out just gently, cut in the underdark. Her red eyes gleam. Nope, they are red.
What?
Oh.
Don't tell me I've been drawing my character wrong for 3 years.
Drow eyes are red.
Oh. Okay.
Hmm.
Well, I'm cooler than I thought. Okay. Where's the stone?
Bring it in. As Deserted walks up carrying a lead case. Here you are. And Shafra steps back a little bit,
Okay.
just a bit, and Ferocia steps on the other side. Shafra's hands go to either side. Thanks.
Okay. I'm gonna sit cross-legged, and open the box.
Okay, so you open the box and you see the black, gently chipped and sort of uncut, what looks to be obsidian rock, about this big within.
And I want to pick it up,
Okay, so you pick it up.
and then with my other hand, while activating the soul transmutation, I just want my flesh to kind of take on this blue glow and become almost transparent, where you can see the bones of my hand, and I want to reach into it.
Okay, so you see as Vivian's own soul begins to encase her hand, it then becomes transparent. She. Okay. Roll that check.
Ah! I get +3, right? I guess my modifier? I get my modifier?
No proficiency?
With advantage, by the way.
Ah! Okay. Oh, that's much better. Okay. Dirty 20.
Okay, so you hear swirl within your ears as she pulls as hard as she can, as you would assume 15, 20, 30 maybe people's rips from the stone. As she pulls it out, it explodes in a flash of light. Liquid splashes over everybody. As you sort of reel it out, your hands flail as an amalgamation, an abomination of a soul flips around. You see faces of many people morphed into one, sort of bleeding the energy that Eupheme has grown so accustomed to. As you, Shafra, what is happening?
Do any of them look like Steercade?
You can't tell.
Okay.
They're not, you can't see their facial expressions, but you're wiggling. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Natural 19 plus 3, so 22.
Okay. So,
I need that.
22. So you feel their animosity seeping into your arm as they feel lost. You feel all of their emotions. However, you do see one sort of careen off, and as it begins to float away, it freezes in the air, and you see it split, one a red hue, the other a liquidy white, green, and blue luminescence, as one flies northwest, the other one into the ground. Another one, as you're holding on to it, becoming the anchor into this world, you see them all split. One, a red hue, fly northwest. The other one, into the ground.
That's not normal, is it?
You don't know?
Is the substance that... Okay, so we freed a lot of souls when we were in Telmo Vesteraya. Did the things that are going into the ground, that's what the souls looked like? That's what the energy looked like?
Yes. It sort of splashes on the ground and begins to absorb. You never saved human souls, however. You, all of them, split. Looking down at all of you. Splitting, all of them. Red hue, flying northwest. Splashing into the ground and absorbing it. What is going on? What did you do to them? What was that? What was all of that?
I don't know. Northwest. What's north? It's I don't know. The only souls that we freed before were Aralendish.
Northwest?
Northwest is Kretala, isn't it?
No.
Hydalas? They're human souls.
Yes.
When we saw Titus Mirkwood before, he fought with this creature. We never heard the name of it, right? Or did he say the name of it? There was this creature, and it was all of the animosity and the pain and the sadness of humanity, and we had to fight against it. And it's contained within him. I think the substances that were going into the ground looked like the souls that we saw in the Drowish ruins. It looked like normal souls. I think whatever that red substance was their animosity, was their hatred, and it was going to Titus. I didn't do anything. I just freed them.
Ferocia puts a hand on Shafra. she. Yes, I remember on his throne. It was strange, and I believe I saw faces within it.
I don't know if it's from suffering in the soul gem or if it's something that all human souls have. I don't know.
Well, is there anything left in the gem?
Can I sense anything in the gem? It's empty.
All right.
And I'll put it back in the box and close the box.
You notice as you drop the gem in the box, it.
Dust?
Mhm.
Ah. Yes, it's empty.
All of the deserted. One of them
Yeah, that's fair.
hurls
That's
on
fair.
the ground. Shafra. That is all we need to do. Thank you for your service and freeing them.
Of course.
Although that is an interesting development.
Yes.
I don't think I've ever seen a soul do that.
I don't think that was supposed to happen.
Yes.
You've put human souls to rest before.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can you
But again, you've only seen one part of it, maybe.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
the
know.
thing. I don't know. I don't know if what I was seeing was all of it, but I've never seen something like that before.
I'm just glad that the people that did that are dead now. We can worry about the ramifications of that at a later date.
Yes. We'll leave.
Yes, I think that is best. Again, thank you all for your assistance.
Put my gloves back on. Put my hat back on. Skedaddle.
Okay, and as you are moving, they sort of
I tried to help, bro.
Shy away from you.
You did a good job, Vivian.
It's okay, Vivian. We still like you. So does this mean that Titus gets stronger now?
I think it means he gets to talk to them now. He spoke about hearing all of their stories and hearing about their experiences and learning from it. So,
Did you actually free them then?
Oh yeah. If someone's in handcuffs and in a cell, if you take them out of the handcuffs, they're more free than they were before. Now we just have to kill Titus.
the creature we fought against, there were thousands of them. Of those angry human souls. I don't know.
So he's not the spider goddess or whatever. It's not the only one doing soul magic.
No, I suppose not. Although I don't know, it's different. I don't know if that's something that he's doing. I mean, we have no way of knowing if it's because Titus exists and he draws that out of them, or if it's something that just naturally happens when a human dies.
I mean, didn't a couple humans get slain in Gren? We didn't see that happen to them.
We didn't see their soul enter the ground either.
Don't usually see souls.
I'm not entirely sure what I saw. But I do know it was pretty cool when you just kind of just went straight into the gem and just pulled it out like a giant booger.
You just held it.
Yeah,
Thank you.
It's crazy.
that felt good.
I thought it would be a little bit more positive than it ended up being, but at least it looked cool.
And they're more free than they were before.
And they're more free.
Even if that one part goes to Titus, there's another part that goes, hopefully, where it's supposed to go.
Is that the greenish one that went into the ground?
It just makes me think that obviously the souls get recycled. They get brought back. And a human can become an elf, and an elf can become a human, and a halfling can, you know. I'm just curious what the purpose of that energy is. If it's like
No, you're right. It has to be anomalous. I'm sure whenever the gods created the world, they didn't intend for such an amount of suffering to be done unto one race, right?
Some of the gods did.
It's just interesting considering, at least from what we've read, that Balanzar created humanity. And whether it was by him cutting off pieces of his own flesh and humanity being born of the blood, or if it was him and his own tree and humanity being born of the fruit like everyone else was, either way, it was Balanzar's divinity that was a part of them.
I mean, I still don't know if I believe you, but
I don't know if I believe it either, obviously. I mean, he's real. We've seen what he can do through Titus. It's just odd when you consider what happens to souls when they die, that I suppose it's whenever a soul enters a human being, that is a byproduct of its experience, and it separates upon death. The soul isn't necessarily created of Balanzar, I suppose, but the body is. I don't know. I just don't. I don't
like
know
the
what to think
souls
of
are
it.
corrupted or something.
I suppose, or Balanzar, at least in some way, is following his creations and their development through the generations, and there is still a part of him in them. And that part separates. I don't know.
Don't know if I want to believe that.
I don't know if it would necessarily be bad. Hypothetically, of course. I just mean that if like that document that Osiren found, if they were born of fruit and born of love, and Balanzar loved them, but the rest of the gods rejected him, whatever part of him and his magic and his divinity is that's within humanity would be inhospitable with the process that souls already go through. I mean, of course, the energy that Titus wields is not happy energy, so
No.
That's apt.
I suppose
Also,
I can't
why
really be
would
positive about that.
the spawn of Varentuk deny anything that's righteous or good? I don't know. The elves talk about life all the time. I'm alive. Just doesn't seem fair.
No, it doesn't. I suppose the other part of it is the amount of malice that a human might collect through their life. At the same time, it's not like anyone from any species hasn't had absolutely miserable lives, and that is amalgamated upon their death and separates from their soul.
No, but the specific experience of the humans, that makes sense to me.
Yeah,
Why are we
I
talking about
suppose.
it like it's something fundamental to our nature? Could it just be some weird magic forced upon us, or some curse, or something? Why does it have to be something that humans just have to own and be? We saw it split, and we saw that there's two different things. Why can't we just say the thing that doesn't go on to destroy millions is humans?
That's true.
Sure, I don't mind framing it in any way.
So framing matters.
Yeah, I also think that, you know, there's one reality.
Yeah, it's just a matter of getting to the truth.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I bristle at speculation that... I've seen a lot of humanity. And I wouldn't characterize it as tight as Mark would.
Yeah.
I suppose it's just the introduction of divinity that makes it a little bit more vague. I mean, of course it could be imposed upon them, and it could be a curse, something like that. And I would be more likely to believe that if it wasn't already true that several gods have already broken past the divine barrier, and I don't know. I suppose the answer lies with the creation of the humans, and the nature of that. If it was a separate event, if it wasn't. And if it is an abuse of Balanzar upon them, or if it is the energy he gave to them initially changed and transformed over the years. I don't know. It doesn't necessarily have to be inherent, you're right.
Well,
what do you guys want to do to kill time?
the grumps at the
How long did that take?
hotel.
10 minutes.
God damn.
They didn't
Yes.
have a ritual or anything. They just were there.
Did the thing and then left.
They didn't think that you were even going to be able to do it. You didn't think. They were just there to make sure that you didn't do anything, and
Yeah, I wasn't just trying to swipe it back or something.
soul transmutation is powerful.
And unknown, largely. So I understand that.
So you managed to free, again, this soul gem. By the way, that soul gem was this big. You saw one that was similar to it
It was
in the
huge.
Erlendi ruins. It was as big as a house.
That was the Alunith stone, though, wasn't it?
No, it was not.
Whoa. The one that we found in the big room, the big cracked
You-
one?
No, you've only heard of the Alunith stone.
I don't like that at all.
I was thinking of the one underwater.
You,
Well, yeah, there was
that
one
one
in,
was
like-
also this big,
Yeah.
but the one you saw above the chamber underground in the Pillar City was about as big as this room.
I was gonna say, I thought we went down one passageway and it was just like a big ass room that was like devoted to this massive soul gem.
With statues of the Erlendi and Wolf surrounding it.
God. That place was a bummer.
We're just using souls to punch through divine barrier. Fucking crazy evil.
They didn't even sacrifice their own people, too. It was like goblins and shit. God, how trashy. That's really trashy of the drow.
Anyway, what are you guys doing? It's around 8:15 at this point. You're walking out, the groundskeeper. Leaving?
Yes.
So soon?
Yes, we concluded our appointment.
I heard some weird sounds coming from in there. What'd you do?
Some magic.
You're undead in there?
No,
You
no.
kill everyone?
No, no.
I heard some wailing.
Yes.
You really shouldn't ask about stuff like that. You might end up. not
What are you gonna
enjoying
do about it?
Well, I'm just saying it might be something personal.
Yeah?
You know.
And I want it to be personally in my head.
I was just helping out with some magic.
Killing people?
No, I did not kill anybody. You can check.
Not gonna.
Okay. Well, you
What
know.
was that sound? Huh? Doing something?
I was.
Evil?
No. The opposite of that. Hopefully.
Throwing more rats in the forest then?
No.
You sure about that?
I wasn't throwing them in the forest in the first place.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
Oh, and you never lie?
I never lie.
I love this woman so much.
What are you? Prickly?
Does that me?
Got something to say to me? Hmm?
No, actually. I was
Yeah,
gonna
that's what I
say,
thought.
Why are you this
okay.
combative to everybody?
I actually like it.
How do you make friends?
It's our repertoire. It's our thing.
I don't need friends. Little shrimp.
Everyone needs friends.
You can get some then.
Okay, guys, let's go.
She goes back in her
Yeah.
Always a pleasure.
Okay.
What did
So-
you do to her?
She just.
We didn't do anything.
Why do I? She's just like that.
We were just minding our own business.
Oh, I'm sorry, because everyone is nice to you.
No, but I will usually tell you if I did something to bother somebody.
Okay, and I haven't told you, have I?
Yes, that's what I was asking about.
Right.
She thinks we're lying.
Why does everybody think I'm lying?
Because you hang
She-
out with me a lot.
No, because she brought up your rat.
Huh?
It just seemed like a specific instance in which something happened, where you were throwing baths into the forest.
No, I just set bats down near the forest, and then she put 2 and 2 together, and she got 5.
Because I previously threw a sword into the forest.
Okay,
And
so she thought you were going to hurt an animal, and now she doesn't like you. That's all I wanted to know.
Yeah, but I didn't do anything.
And sure, I believe that. Were you going to throw baths into the forest?
No!
I was just asking. I believe you. I was just wondering.
There's one person.
Are you guys heading back to the street?
Dagomar said he was resting.
I don't know. I don't really want to go back. Maybe we can go find a park or something? Play some
Do you
chess?
guys want to meet my new friend?
Yes?
Sure. New friend?
Yeah, so I have a friend who's a bear. And he's going to come with us.
You really got that bear that you were talking about?
He will be joining us on our quest.
Yeah. Let's go meet a bear.
You spoke with him?
Mm-hmm.
And he's okay with the necromancy and the soul transmutation and the
Something I would like tell
and
him
the,
now.
the creature and the drow and the
Probably be fine with it. He means a bear. It's not like he's a high elf.
What'd you tell him? How'd you get him?
Well, just asked him if he would kindly, just ask the people of the forest if they would kindly, the people, the animals of the forest, if they would kindly help us on our quest to stop the encroaching evils that,
Wait, like all the animals?
well, I asked some of them. There were like 5 or 6. There was an elk, there was an eagle, there was a
Like 15 or
frog.
20.
There was like 15 or, well, only like 5 or 6 talked.
Yeah, yes.
Then there were a few bears and
That seems lucky.
and they spoke with all they gathered and spoke with you?
Hmm.
Okay.
I was pretty convincing. I mean,
I believe that.
this is kind of the end, right? Probably.
Yes.
Wow. So humans or people and inanimate objects and now animals listen. You are something.
Very convincing.
Did you tell the
anything.
bear where we're going?
No, not specifically.
Okay.
What does the bear know?
He knows that we're going to be fighting Titus Mirkwood. And also probably some undead.
Yes, but we're not going to be fighting Titus Mirkwood yet.
Yet, but we are.
We are going to be walking next to him for a while.
Yes, I know.
Okay. It's just a normal bear?
Yeah, this is a lot of nuance for a bear.
I don't understand why. It's not a normal bear. It's a bear from the forest of Amdaron.
No, I just mean that it's like, in the event that it is at any point upset with us for any of the really long list of things that a normal bear might not be comfortable with. It's just a normal bear. It's not like a magical bear. It's not like a spirit bear.
I haven't asked. It seems like a big bear. I don't know what he can and cannot do. You guys are really scared of just a cool bear.
I'm excited. I am excited for the bear. If the bear is okay with all of this, I don't want to have to fight the bear.
If the bear fights you, you run, because I've promised the bear and all the animals.
And this is why I'm nervous about it.
Why would he fight you, though? You're so nice. Just don't be rude.
It's not necessarily about my mood and my attitude.
Might be.
You don't think so. You're judging this bear's personality
I'm concerned
before you've even
pretty
met
much
him.
anything that has seen me do necromancy is very displeased with that fact.
And I think maybe being rude was a bit of omission.
What do you mean?
Let's go talk to the
I
bear.
would like to meet your bear.
Omission of what?
This is
Let's meet the bear.
I don't understand why this is so complicated. We're walking and talking.
You guys are heading.
I just don't want it to be under false pretenses.
Well, I asked it to join me. It knows that the danger ahead,
It's
and
not
now
about
he's
you.
going to meet you all.
Yes.
Now.
That's what I'm concerned about. I don't think there's anything wrong with you and the bear's judgment in joining you on your quest.
So if we go there and he refuses to fight alongside you all, then we'll know. But I'm sure he won't just attack you outright.
I'm not worried that I won't be able to take the bear. It's just, it would be unfortunate.
I can take a bear.
Not this one. I will kill him. Him and I are friends. And I'd like for my friends to be friends with each other. So, best foot forward. Smile.
Yes.
Be kind.
Do you want me to keep it a secret?
No.
Okay,
No,
good.
don't lie to the bear.
Good. I did not want to.
Are you I'll be nice.
Thank you.
Okay. So you guys walk to the general area that you originally played the song at. The song of the forest of elven life. You walk past Rocket's home as you do so, traveling from the town center up north towards the clearing inside the border of Amderon, seeing the small patio as you walk past it. Eventually, after about 35 minutes, you there. Push in through the bramble and the bushes, and you see the canopy above.
I will take out my lyre.
Okay.
And play a little ditty. The song that he told me to play for him to come out.
The song of elven life.
The song of Elven Life, yeah.
Okay. Make a performance check for me.
24.
Okay. So, you see as Eupheme pulls out his lyre, begins to play upon it. The melody seeps into the forest, and you hear a lot of commotion. Birds chirping, appear to be possibly prairie dogs screeching out in the distance.
Babies.
Toads off as well, and eventually as a large black bear, head about this size, comes out.
I'm gonna weave in a speak with animals spell.
Okay.
Hello.
Oh, what's it is a bit early.
Yes. I just wanted to. I wanted you to get acquainted with my friends you'll be traveling with.
Sure.
Are you talking to him?
Actually, can I mind link us? I can mind link us all. Right? Oh no. You'll just hear cats. Yeah.
Shut up. What have you brought me?
This is Vivian.
Smells of death.
Yes.
Nice.
No, it's complicated.
Hmm.
She means well.
Persuasion check with disadvantage.
Yeah, man. People don't like me on site, dude. That's been true for a while.
Persuasion?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. 19.
19.
19.
Why were you with her?
Our fight's going to be very dangerous. The people I'm traveling with aren't perfect, but they've chosen the right side.
Far from it.
Are you telling him about us?
Why does she smell so ripe of death?
We should have come up with the team name before we met him.
You're right.
Quiet this one as well.
Like I said, we all have our problems.
I don't care.
I'm a human.
You do not smell as ripe of death.
Not as much as her, but I do have my own magic.
She is steeped in it. Makes me nauseous.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Why is she here?
She's going to help us. I know it's not very ideal, but would you rather stand alone against our villains?
Perhaps I would.
Then you'll fall. You'll fail.
Better to die than fight next to someone like that.
What are you trying to do? Are you trying to stand up for some concept of honor? Or are you trying to save people? Are you trying to save your forest?
It has nothing to do with honor. She smells of every vile power that exists in this world. It's sickening.
She's going to use that power to fight those who use it even more. Fight against liches, the likes of the undead.
I do not know what liches are, nor do I care. I only care. It is a scent that lingers.
We can get her like some sort of incense, like dangle out of her pocket, or
Your humor is not welcome.
May I speak to it? Do you think it would help it not look like it's going to bite me?
can you?
No. I just know that I've seen you cast that power on others.
Can I?
Wait, it was Nasu
And Eupheme?
yeah, that's what I thought. When Nasu was talking to
No.
the
It
No,
was
it
not
was
still
a
a siren.
Oh, Siren can
It was a
cast
siren.
speak
Yes,
animals?
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Just kidding, no.
Mhm. Yeah, of course, yeah.
There's going to be... Right now we march to fight the undead. And the powerful mages that control them. There will be times where we have to ally ourselves with the most, not necessarily savory individuals, but it is to meet the same end, a righteous end, the end that I was talking about before.
She smells worse than the breeze that comes from the north. That power you spoke of so viciously smells not of death.
No.
unsavory. This is far worse than that.
Regardless of the smell, I can tell you for sure that that power is more destructive than evil than that of Vivian. I understand how you feel. And you don't have to like Vivian. But she has a long road to walk, and so do we.
Persuasion check.
'19 again.
I will continue to travel with you. Only if something is done about her at the end. This is not a power that can be left alive.
I think you'll be surprised at
I care not about me being surprised. I care about her smelling.
like I said, Vivian has a long road to walk. And I'm saying this in his head now.
It is a unbelievable stench.
She
I
has.
cannot describe it. And I've only smelled it a few times before. You speak freely of evil and villainy, and you bring me possibly the most evil and villainous creature I've ever laid my eyes upon.
There will be more, far worse where we're going.
I am not human. I do not deal in lessers of two evils. Evil is evil.
Yes.
You were lucky, the council, that we brought together to listen to you. She would have been killed if it was her.
Well, I don't know if it means much to you, but I believe in Vivian. And I think by the end of all this, if she's still evil, then I
Put
promise
your
to do
face to the ground.
something about it.
Put your face to the ground. Breathe in.
I'll do it.
Do you feel it?
Do I feel it?
No. There's a radiant energy.
Is he telling you to
The stench.
Trying to feel it.
It is radiation. There was once a man that lived south of here. Reeked of it. But it is
Scarred man?
deep underground. For many years. An energy has flowed. Sinister. Far away underground.
Very specific.
It is a feeling that you would know if you could feel it, but humanity is far removed. You are a good human, still selfish, unconnected to everything around. She is not.
I've been working on being more connected. I found Vivian, and I believe in her. So by the end of all this, I know she won't be a problem. But if she is, then not only will we do something about her, but you can take my life as well as payment.
Persuasion check with advantage.
Have we understood anything that's come out of Eupheme's mouth this entire time?
No,
Okay,
it is
that's what I thought.
telepathic.
Oh, I thought he was talking about
That's a 30.
that.
Make sure.
What? That's crazy.
I do not wish to take your life. Hers I will take willfully. I will not eat of it, as her flesh is vile and rotten.
I need to get mad.
The boy smells odd as well. You just see a gargantuan bear, just a nose about this big. He smells. Familiar scent as well.
Is he talking about me? What is he saying?
He says you stink.
You bear all of you vile magic.
That is true. I wish there were better people to stand against and fight. But there isn't.
You have disappointed me, human. But I sense honesty, and I will travel with you, regardless. I do not wish your life, nor his, only hers. Not for pleasure, not for anger, but for balance. And the large bear, large, blubbery, thick fur, walks off into the brush. Sorry.
So,
Well, that wasn't what I thought it was gonna be like.
didn't seem to like you guys too much.
Yeah, I'm not surprised by that.
Didn't seem.
It's almost like we tried to tell you.
Well, just because you're right about you being unlikable, I mean, I guess I was just a little bit more optimistic. He'll travel with us, though, and he won't try to kill either of you.
Well,
How did you manage that?
that's
I just told him that I believe that you're on a journey, and that you'll be better by the end of this.
kind of sucks that those were things you had to back him off of in the first place.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
not a surprise.
Vivian's a necromancer.
I expect that from most people. So I'm not necessarily. Yeah, I'm surprised he was gracious enough to continue to travel with you.
He was a very noble bear.
Yeah, I guess.
Thank you for meeting my friend.
Yes, hopefully we don't make him upset all the time. That would just be an unfortunate situation for him, considering we'll be going to Cruel. How are we going to get him on the boat? That's a question for another time.
I'm sure he can walk on a boat.
It's a matter of the sailors allowing the bear on the boat, not the bear itself.
Oh,
you
why
can
wouldn't they?
you can do that spell. You change things into other things.
Listen, I don't know if the bear is ever going to let me cast any magic on it.
Could ask. Could say no. If not, then he just walks on the boat. The sailors have something to say about it, then
Yeah, that's kind of a deal with it kind of thing.
yeah, they deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
I feel like anyone taking us near the scar.
Yes, I suppose it's already going to be difficult enough to find someone to take us there.
I'm not too keen on having another Dagamaris in the party, though.
Who's another Dagamon? The bear is nice. You guys are just really, really evil, kind of, sort of.
I am, yes, admittedly. The magic I use, I am not going to fault anybody for not wanting to be super pleased walking alongside me. That's why I told you.
Yeah, but
He's
But
not like
me?
Dagamaris.
evil.
Oh, your book almost killed
I'm
me
sorry.
just now. Like, what, like a few hours ago?
In terms of being self-aware, I do think that this is a moment where you need to recognize that maybe folks aren't going to be too pleased about your mind-altering imp either.
Yeah, listen, that's his prerogative. Like, he doesn't have to like everybody, right? Like, it'd be cool if he did, but
He just needs to agree to be alongside us.
Yeah, but I'm not evil.
maybe you can convince him.
I'd like to hope that I'm not as evil as I was initially, but by nature of continuing to practice the magic that I do, I am participating in it.
Yeah, but aren't we... Isn't our, like, whole goal to save people?
Yes,
Is that evil?
not necessarily.
Okay, so then we're not evil.
Evil people can save people too. It's all about how you do things,
And
not necessarily
people-
what you do.
Yes.
But that doesn't matter because we're all on a journey and we'll be growing throughout.
I think we need to find some common ground on definitions, but that's for later. What time is it?
Walking
around
clock,
9.
Vivian says,
Mhm.
around 9.
Wow, I didn't kill much.
So tomorrow, we're going to be, I'm assuming we're going to, like, walk back to the suite.
It's up to you.
You guys wanna, I don't know, find a park, play some chess? I don't want to have to hang around the suite until midnight.
You shouldn't let him bully you. We could kill him.
Dagamaris?
Yeah, 100%
Wait,
easily.
Wouldn't Titus not like that?
Sure, but if he tries to kill you, then he dies. Not much to do about that.
Okay,
I suppose
yet
if he tries to kill you, we send to Titus.
We tell on him.
Yes?
Oh, yeah, right?
I don't want
So
to
that-
die.
I don't want to get in hot water with Titus.
Well, we can beat him into an inch of his life, and then I don't know, turn him into a slug.
He's not particularly, not that he was pleased about it at the outset, but he seems to be ruminating a bit more on the 3 months to live thing, so.
Yeah, I thought he was kind of resolved on that. And then all of a sudden he's not?
I don't think we need to fault him for changing his mind on the time limit on his life.
Sure, but
you can't
he's...
never be resolved to death in 3 months. I feel like the mortal brain can't even rightly do that.
Yet he's so staunch on other people being consistent within themselves.
Well, that's
I can fault him for being
it's just a
hypocritical.
yes, you can fault him for being hypocritical. That's just a character flaw.
I'm just saying, you can't let your life be ruled by strong, angry people.
Yeah, Well, I don't know. That seems kind of unavoidable lately, doesn't it?
If you think that way, yeah. No. There's just Titus Mirkwood, there's Dagomar Skur, there's a giant bear, but there are certain things they just can't steal from you, even if they can steal your life away.
You're traveling with us now, and that's something he's going to have to accept. And
Well,
if he doesn't,
dies.
it's not like he can leave. So technically, it's like he's our prisoner now, which I'm sure is not really too far from the reason he seems particularly edgy lately.
Okay.
Technically,
So
I
I'm
think
his bear. I'm his deal with it situation.
Sure.
Nice.
I mean, the bear's dealing with you guys too, but
I think a certain amount of grace, despite how mean he is, does need to be afforded to him, though.
no. I've been kind.
I mean, insofar as his death in 3 months and the fact that we are his jailers until then. His
I don't
personal transgressions aside, that is going to be a situation that, for lack of a better term, sucks for anyone.
Yes, but I don't know if the stories that I've heard told about him are true, then it sounds like he deserves them.
I'm not saying he doesn't. Dagomar and I made a lot of bad decisions when we first began traveling together. Technically, he's just the unlucky one. That the people he wronged are coming to exact their vengeance.
Hmm.
But I can at least sympathize, not necessarily with what he's done, but even if you've done things you deserve to be punished for, the punishment still hurts.
I understand.
I give you that.
Especially when we think we've changed.
I haven't known Dagomars for a long time. The Dagomars that I have known.
He's never been a pleasant person, I will tell you that.
I've seen him try.
Yes. He's been through a lot. It is not an excuse, but I can understand why he would be angrier. It's a sad story. Doesn't mean it needs to end any other way, but it is a sad story.
Well, I won't tiptoe around him.
I suppose all I could do is ask you not to, but
If he threatens Iklet again,
yes, of course, that's a different thing. I'm not saying don't call him an ass when he's being an ass.
okay, then we have an understanding.
Yes.
I'm not going to be rude for no reason. If he bullies you when we're not around, just tell me.
I wanna take my book out and like peek open to a page. That's supposed to have the names of the people that I sent to on it. Is Eupheme's name there?
Yeah, I think I put it in there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, okay.
Dagomars was the last two, and then
Right,
you
right,
crossed it
right,
out.
right. Okay, cool. I see that.
Fucking names of that book.
Okay,
It's
I'll let you.
Okay. You guys heading to the suite?
No. So, anyways, if somebody would like to answer my question, you guys want to go to a park and play chess? I still don't want to go to the suite. That was a nice conversation.
I feel like if we don't go now, he wins.
Wins what?
You said you had to be somewhere at midnight?
Well, yeah. You should come. We're gonna go drink with Steer Pig at the water spout.
Sure.
You guys are paying, right?
I have 5 silver.
I'm paying.
I will be paying for my drinks.
I'll pay. It's fine.
You don't have to pay.
You have 5 silver. I will pay.
The man offered to
I
pay.
would rather. I mean, we have 20 days of rations and 1 more jar of the nourishment beads. I don't know how long that's going to get us. I mean, I suppose we can restock in pools.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a matter of finding enough money along the way. Pools is not necessarily a bustling city, at least the last time I left it.
Could steal.
Could steal. You're not good at. Are you good at Sorry, I was just a really angry man. I didn't want to.
This is what it is, man.
You good? Ickwood, are you good at foraging?
Yeah. Yeah. I had to do plenty of it when I traveled on my own for a year. So.
Okay. I'm not. No matter how much I study herbalism, I just still can't seem to be. And I suppose when we were traveling together, there wasn't a lot of plant life to find anyway.
Lots of mushrooms.
Lots of mushrooms. If we run out of food, we can probably make do. I just mean since we're tight on gold. Sure. We'll drink at midnight. Sorry.
Okay. What do we do until then?
I wouldn't mind a competition or two. Jess,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
You
I
sure
have
we
a-
don't want to go back to the suite?
I have a boomerang. We could throw that around.
A boomerang?
Yeah.
Fuck it, Joe. I want to see if I can beat you in chess first.
Okay. Let's go.
I suppose I have some work I can do besides you both.
Do you want to play chess? You afraid to lose?
I've never played chess before.
So you're really afraid to lose.
I'm not afraid to lose. I'm just going to lose.
Okay.
in
Well, you'll play
learning the
winner.
game. Sure.
Okay.
I also just can work beside you both if you want to play.
Well, we'll teach you.
Okay. So where are you guys heading then?
Okay. I want to find a nice little park courtyard area. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah. So since you guys are in the north part, first thing you find is the outer villages of Schwenten. Walking past Raquette's house once more, and walking westward down the street.
Everything
that-
looks fine in Rockette's house?
Mhm.
Suppose we could go sit in Rockette's house. My house.
Sure. Yeah.
Oh, we could do that.
We can sit in a park too. I just, if that's preferable. But, you know.
No, there's a backyard, right?
Yeah, I just meant there's a porch as well. Just if we want to avoid Dagamaras, but still want to sit somewhere for a
I'm
bit.
not avoiding Dagamaras.
I'm avoiding Dagamaris.
Giving him an evening to himself to reflect.
Yeah.
Sure. Did you want to
a
roleplay
hectic,
DM?
yes.
You don't get to.
Okay. So you guys walk towards Raquette's house. You see the small wooden porch that stems from the back, and then the staircase that leads down. One of the doors open on the inside that you left open. And
Oh.
The screen door
I'm stupid. Should be
still
leaving doors
open.
open.
is walk up, and on the porch there are 2 seats and a small table.
Nice.
Nice.
2 wooden stairs. I mean, 2 wooden seats. Chairs. Okay, so you set it up.
I'm
What
going
do
to
you-
pull out my papers and continue learning past while behind them.
So you all sit and play chess under the moonlight that pierces through the large canopy of the great red Amdron trees. And that is where we're going to take a break.
Nice.
For about 5 to 10 minutes. We'll be back shortly.
Cute.
Wait, but who?
Welcome back. So, you all sit, Icklid and Eupheme playing chess, while Vivian scribbles down, working on her spell. I need you 2 to make intelligence checks.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm
You
going to have
very
a great
slick.
time with chess.
That looks like a good roll.
Mm. 11.
Oh!
14.
Hey.
So during the first half of the game, Icklid loses many of his pawns, but he's a bit experienced. Another intelligence check.
Okay. All right.
Halftime.
I can't see any of your dice, dude.
What was that?
8.
Nat 20.
Oh! Okay.
Damn.
So, caught in his hubris, Eupheme decides to push. Trying to maneuver, thinking of any strategy that he can, though he is not very well versed in chess. Knowing this, Icklid lures him into a trap and destroys Eupheme's opposition. For the most part, however, one more intelligence check.
Get that checkmate.
Come back, kid.
Oh.
Ah! 9.
8.
Oh shit!
At the last minute, as Icklid is about to checkmate, Eupheme gets a whisper from one of the souls. No, I'm just kidding. He sits there, tricks Icklid into thinking that is the case. Icklid is a little bit weary, tripped up, misplays. Eupheme manages to take advantage, and Eupheme manages to pull victory out from his pocket.
Oh, that was a close one.
I had you.
And then you didn't.
Vivian,
Yes?
your turn.
Okay, I don't know how to play this game.
Can you usurp the king?
You know how to play chess.
I know how to play chess?
You're just not proficient.
Can
at it.
someone teach me how to play this game?
Make
Sure,
a deception
so-
check then. Against your passive insight.
Okay.
Mine is 2. 14.
That's my passive insight.
Okay, so you see through it.
Okay.
Okay, so sure, the pawns all can go up by 1, and then the little horses move in an L in anywhere, and then these ones can only move diagonally. These can only move in like straight lines. The queen can go anywhere, and then don't touch your king.
Okay, and what's the point? How do I win?
And okay, I'll say
Okay.
that Icklid goes through the hoops
I
of
asked a lot
explaining.
of
I'm just
questions. I ask a lot of questions.
Eventually,
Okay.
Vivian sits, stares at the board, and you begin. Both of you make intelligence checks.
Can I try and do something sly?
What are you trying to do?
I want to do enhance ability.
You gonna be a dirty little cheater?
Try
You
to
lie.
try to do sleight of hand. Does it have somatic components?
Probably. Let me see.
Or verbal components?
And verbal, yeah. Does it have verbal?
It has
or-
all 3.
Okay.
So it'd probably be hard to like.
Then disadvantage, sleight of hand.
I already rolled my first intelligence check. I rolled so
That's
well.
fine.
Okay, good. I want to keep it.
I don't want to get caught.
Disadvantage, man. He's doing it. He's going for it.
I have
Can I opt
proficiency
out at
in
this point?
perception.
You can if you want. You don't have to do it.
To see it through.
I was gonna say go see it through my I have to beat perception?
Passive. Yeah.
Passive?
Passive perception.
It's a 20.
Ah, well.
Okay. So you managed to do it. You
Damn.
managed to get it off, and you are enhancing intelligence.
Intelligence, yeah.
Then do so with advantage.
You sick, Eupheme?
He gets advantage on all these rolls? Wow. Broke. That's just, you're a dirty
Fox
cheater.
is cunning. I'm not rolling well though. 11.
22.
Oh, okay.
Good fucking
So
body.
even so, you push forward. 3 of your pawns are lost immediately.
Yeah, like that.
Vivian,
What are you catching
yeah.
on?
Very
Vivian loses
quick
now.
on the
I am very
pickup.
smart. I know it doesn't always.
Again, advantage. Regular.
Come on now. Give me a natural 20, baby. 16.
5.
Okay.
Okay,
So this
okay.
time Eupheme works the magic on the board.
I guess it is a little bit harder than I thought.
Okay, last one.
Skills to your opponent.
Holy shit.
10.
13!
Okay! Vivian triumphs over Eupheme as the king topples in checkmate.
That's a fun game.
Beginner's luck.
Yes. It was probably because I was moving around without a strategy, so it's hard to combat people that are doing things randomly, I suppose.
Reckless.
Yes.
You're not a very good liar, Vivian.
I know.
Good game, though.
Oh, what, you had a plan?
I've played chess before.
Remember when I said Vivian would think I was stupid? She's
Wait,
super
so
smart.
So I explained all of it when I was...
Sometimes I do like to try and lie in lower stakes situations, just to see if I can.
You should work on it. If you want pointers.
I do. I would like that.
Well,
At this point, my strategy is tell the truth because otherwise it's always worse.
you just have to smile a lot. Be charming. The jewelry helps.
So your tips are do all of the things that I am fundamentally incapable of doing in a way that's convincing to other people, and also buy jewelry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just practice.
Okay.
I lied to you all. I actually cast a spell to help me, and you still beat me.
Well, that makes me feel better, I must say.
Aided by magic.
Dishonor you.
She lied!
Yeah, but the only consequence was that is I just talked too much.
What was the consequence of me cheating?
Dishonor.
Okay, by your judgment, sure.
Here, come on.
Ickle, do you want to play?
Huh? Oh, I'll play you. Sure, let's go.
How long are you guys playing chess?
Just one more.
Until midnight, I guess.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
just one more.
Okay, so
Then I
first
wanna do something
intelligence checks.
Okay.
Come on now.
13.
19.
Ah!
First,
I forgot
first
he's-
go.
He's smart too.
Vivian is down both of her bishops and one of her
My
rooks.
bishops? I lose my bishops?
Both of them.
Roll, not ass. I guess it's only the final roll that really matters.
What's that?
This is the.
Wow,
Nat 20.
He's
Nat 20.
Queen's game, baby.
Icklid wins.
Body!
Absolute destruction. You lose handedly to the 19.
Look bad. Well, I guess it's all fair. We each get a win.
It'd be rude if I beat him on his own chess set, right?
You can be rude, Vivian. You're a necromancer.
Yeah, but you have to be better to be rude, so.
Ooh.
I haven't played chess a lot. I'm gonna keep doing my spell.
Okay. Eupheme, come on. And I pull out my boomerang.
Okay. And you guys play boomerang
Just gonna
Cool,
fuck
okay.
around until
for,
midnight, I
for a
guess.
few hours.
Yeah.
Oh, I would like to. Sorry, because we're sharing spell components. I was wondering if I could use the little sphere you used to scry.
You gonna throw it?
Just first, while you do this.
Yeah, sure.
Finally.
Babs is like falls off of it as you pull it out of the bag.
Oh yeah, I kind of dusted on
Okay.
the
Okay.
rat.
The rat
Little rat balls on it.
looks up and like climbs, slinks back into the backpack.
Unpleasant. I'd like to scry on Glorbags, please. Roll like shit, you nerd. Roll like shit, you nerd. Roll like shit, you nerd.
That's a natural one.
Oh!
So you see Vivian squish the ball once more, put the window in front of her, book out. It is now nighttime.
Take notes.
You see Glorbax Brandsbane laying upon the same bed, eyes still closed and dimly lit and set awash by multiple candle flames that have been placed around him. In front of him, or beside him, to his right, you see a large man. Titus Mirkwood appears to sit there in his overalls with a nice, clean undershirt underneath, sitting, reading a book, again to Mr. Brandsbane. As he sits there, Titus appears not to be reading, but looking slightly off. I'm just trying to read. Just trying to read to him. That's all I want to do. But if y'all insist on talking to me. He closes the book. As a bit of blood streams down the side of his face, you see as red energy out and then back in. I know. I've heard it all. I see it. I'm doing my best. Just still screaming in my ear. I know you're hurting. I'm doing everything you told me to do. Everything I think would help. I'm in pain. I know you all too. There's a lot of new faces. And I've had a time to meet you. And I'm sorry. I'm really trying. I am. I am. You think I wanted to do that? Huh? Did you? You think it was nice seeing him burn? Just be quiet. Just a second. Please. I know. You too. And you. It's not easy. It's not. No, I'm not fucking lying. I know I enjoyed it a bit, alright? The elves deserve it. But it don't mean I'm happy to do it, alright? I know you're angry. I'm angry. This boy has nothing to do with it. He can't be no more than 18. I'm not doing anything to him. I'm not doing anything to him. You can't make me do it again. It's not happening. I kept you all inside for a long time. No problem. Not a single problem. At least he's not in mine. Oh, yes. Please, I just want to read a book! 1 second! Since the fucking day, I just want to be alone! Let me live. phone, Gabriella. You can leave.
The moment he sees me.
You driving in?
Mm-hmm.
That poor fucking guy. God, he really never gets to be alone, does he? I would like to send to Osiren.
Okay.
I just want to give you. What time is it? Yeah, sorry.
It's about 9:30.
Okay, a couple updates.
No, I'd say about 9:45.
A little late. Sorry if I wake you. We ran into the hag who killed Kelst here in Schventen. And we killed her. Eupheme did, the one you met in Betwies. So she's dead. And we've checked in on Glorbax a couple times. He's not dead. He's in some sort of comatose state, and he's being watched over by Titus. But he doesn't seem unsafe. Seems like he's taking good care of him. I just wanted to let you know.
Vivian. The hag is dead. I am it's sad I wasn't able to see its last dying breath, but it is good that it's not on this plane of existence anymore. At least Kels can have that. As far as Glorbax and Titus is concerned, Titus did message me to tell me that Glorbax was in his possession. That Glorbax saved his life or something. For all of the evil and destruction we saw in Tillimon Dilitas, I think Titus is a better man than he lets on. There was a moment where I wanted to... I still want to end his life. I want to end everything he represents, but I know that the passion in his heart is not far from my own. I will be fighting with him. I've promised to fight alongside him on his trek into the Scar of Cool. If I or he survives until then. Thank you for letting me know.
I'll send to him again. And that is my last third level spell slot for the day. We will also be fighting him, with him, on his expedition to Cruel. So I suppose we'll see you there. He's given Dagomar 3 months to live, which is also consequently the date he set for us to meet him. And in the meantime, we're actually heading to Cruel early now to try and save Hector and our newer member. You haven't met him. His father also might be there. So we're on our way there now, and then if we manage to survive, you will see 3 of us, sans Dagamaris, with Titus at the cross.
I don't think Humphrey would be too happy to hear that. And I suppose he gave up his chance for revenge back in Between, yeah. Yes, I will see you then. Sorry about Dagamaris, but from my understanding, he's lived a life full of evil intent. See you there.
Okay.
Alright. Everyone's up to speed. Oh, wow.
You doing anything else?
You have to throw it against the wind.
Boomerang.
Anyone got a D2?
I know.
I've got a D2.
Gimme. Isn't there that coin?
Yeah.
From the rolling tray?
I got a quarter.
I mean, that works too.
Where
Not
the
as
fuck is
not
it?
as cool as the cool big coin that came with Avery's dice box or dice rolling tray.
Yeah, I don't know where it is.
But I'll take a quarter.
Oh, it's right here.
Ah. Thank you. Okay. Heads say do it. Okay.
God, she's about to murder the party.
Okay, tails.
But you still want to do it.
I do. I do.
What do
still wanna
you, what do
do
you
it.
want to do?
I just feel like it's a bad
Here,
idea.
give me it. What are you doing?
I'm trying to think of whether or not I want to send a Glaucon.
Okay, what are you doing?
I just feel like we can't go one night without stirring some unrest. I thought flipping the coin would help, but it really just made me want to do it more.
What are you doing?
There are pros and cons involved.
What are you doing?
No balls.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck it.
Oh my god. I can't believe it, dude. Persuasion check, natural 20. No balls.
I'm gonna send the Glaucon.
What are you saying to Glaucon Meridian?
This might not be the best time for you to hear this, considering I heard you were critically wounded. But one of the members of your Dragon's Council is a lich, and at least some of the others are part of the Maxim of Magic. Thought you should know. I've been deciding whether or not to do it for so long.
And who is this?
They know the sender, the receiver of the message, knows who's sending.
Yeah, who the
They
fuck
know
is
the
that?
name.
Yeah, they do.
They know the name. If he remembers you.
Ah! Pussy. Fine. I send it again and use my final 4th level spell slot. We can't get into any combat, okay?
Like a teleporting dragon.
Yeah. It's Vivian. The Drowish Necromancer.
It's been a long time since a drow messaged me willfully. I must admit, you are courageous, if not incredibly stupid.
Yeah, well, that's my brand.
A lich on my council.
Oh, we didn't know!
I'll have to look into that.
throwing you a bone, dude. Such tenacity. I'm helping you. You don't deserve it, but I am.
Holy moly.
All right, well, I'm just going to sit there and tremble for a little bit
Okay.
while they play Boomerang.
Okay. So you guys play Boomerang for how long? It is about 9:45 at this point.
Boring hours are boy.
Oh, shit.
We still have to burn like an hour before.
Yeah. I don't know, like what, 10:30?
2 hours, guys?
Of
No,
Boomerang.
9:45 to 10:30. That's 45 minutes.
No, I know, but you guys are leaving.
God, why
Yeah.
does it
What are
take
you
us
guys
so long?
doing?
Because it's gonna take us an hour to get over there.
I think we just kind of want to bumble until it's like, yeah. It's going to take us an hour to get over there? Yeah, it's,
45 minutes
yeah,
to an
it's
hour.
like 11-ish.
So I say you guys just wait until the time comes.
One more thing I would have liked to do, like, immediately after sending to Gladcon
Okay.
is use Fairy Fire.
Okay.
In my immediate area, just to see if there's a little watchful eye.
Okay. So you use Fairy Fire. Nothing shows up.
Thank God. Okay, ooh, I'm safe.
Mm.
For now. Okay.
Okay. So you guys bumble about for about an hour,
I learned my spell.
and then you want to head out.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna head towards the
Head towards the water's spout. Okay. So after about a 2-hour period, you guys arrive at around 11:50. Closed sign on the mostly glass single pane door.
Mm-hmm.
But Steerkig walks to the door, unlocks it. Good, you brought her.
Oh shit! I would have cast Disguise Self or Alter Self before.
Okay.
Did I prepare it? I did not.
Oh.
It was, life at the party last time.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you guys can come on in. Jairus was asking about you, by the way. Icklid.
Oh, gosh.
Jam God.
Oh, I don't want to talk about it. What did he want?
Something about raspberries or blackberries or strawberries. Does that mean anything to you?
I'll show him some berries. It's fine.
Wait, this man is easily 38. I wouldn't be making jokes like that. That's weird, Icklid.
Yeah.
You talking about showing him your nuts?
What?
No, all he talks about is have you talked to Jairus?
I know. Okay, kid. When you say I'll show him some berries,
Yeah, they're gonna
it
tend
sounds
to
like you're talking about
imply some things.
your business. You know what I mean? Anyway, you guys can come in.
I think.
I owe you both 2 drinks because I overcharged you when you came in.
Oh, why?
You
Why
were
did you
right.
do that?
Because I was annoyed.
Oh, okay.
Put it
But
put it towards the wine.
wine?
Yes.
What
the,
wine?
The Leonin wine.
Which one?
There's multiple Leonin wines.
Bartenders.
I'm sure there is.
Which one is it?
Whatever one we were talking about last time.
Avery
Doesn't ring
finally
a
is
bell.
flexing
Oh,
on you
okay.
with the alcohol
Well,
list that we've never written down.
I can't remember him.
You
Are
know
the
what?
names not on the kegs? Let's just see the kegs.
You're not allowed back there. So I guess we're drinking stout or ale or.
What if you grabbed your favorite wine, Steerkig?
I just can't seem to remember what my favorite wine is. Icklid. I'll probably just end up drinking Starry-Eyed Vine.
That's what it was.
I was not.
No,
That's
it
not what it was.
Starry-eyed vine? It was
Mm,
something
it was like-
field of... No.
It was
Flower?
like lion's mane.
Whatever.
Anyway, I'm gonna drink some Starry-Eyed Vine, my second favorite wine, but
Okay, we'll
this
have
type
that.
of company. Which one?
Starry-eyed vine.
Okay.
He's paying, so I'm drinking whatever he's buying.
Is he behind the counter?
Yeah, at this point.
There's no one else.
Well, the wine's a bit more expensive, my friend.
Yeah, I cover the deficit.
Okay. So, are you both getting wine then? That same wine?
Yeah. You want it too?
Sure, but I can pay.
I'm paying for your drink.
Okay,
Vivian.
I'll have some wine.
Yes, I'm getting
Okay, then you only owe 3 copper, because it's actually, both glasses are still covered by my overcharging.
Okay. I'll slide him 3 copper.
Alright.
Are there fantasy straws?
No.
Okay. Just wondering.
I can make one.
Can you?
though,
Yeah,
right?
you can make one of like.
If you could imagine a straw, are you an inventor?
Wait, that's not okay. Wait, can Vivian describe like what she needs, or what she wants?
I'm not an inventor.
Neither of you, none of you are inventors. You're not gonna think.
Straw.
I don't know, but it wasn't in. No.
I would need to
There's
understand
no
certain
fantasy
things
straws.
about suction, the vacuum of the mouth,
Okay.
the use of an apparatus
So,
to remove.
He pours you, all 3 of you, a deep purple and fruity wine.
Mmm.
Yeah, enjoy.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Should we toast to something?
And he pours himself what looks to be like a cider of some sort.
Yeah, to Vivian's success today.
Oh yeah, what'd you do?
Some work for the deserted. Some magic stuff.
Yeah, we have a lot of magic.
Was it with a book?
I have a book.
Of course. You weren't kidding.
I do not lie to you, Sticky.
Yeah. Alright. To your, magical success. Drinks.
You know,
Does he not believe that?
I'm starting to get the feeling that he doesn't.
Why would I?
Do you want proof?
No.
You sure?
No, you're gonna do some weird shit in my bar.
Oh no. I wouldn't do anything untoward. I can do, and I want to use minor illusion to make a gold coin appear in my hand.
Ooh.
Wow.
And then I want to hold my hand out, and I want like 12 of them to kind of like bubble out.
Just tricks of the mind, man.
Do you want them?
Because it's just, again, I've seen street magic before. I've seen people make that stuff.
I'm not going to do anything other than that. Otherwise, I will cause a disruption in your bar.
No, because you can't do it.
I can make a little bit of air if you're feeling a little hot.
No. It's nighttime.
I can do it anyway.
No, I'm okay.
Okay.
What's happening?
I'm going to step outside for a second.
All right.
I'm going to go prepare. Disguise self. Take 10 minutes to prepare alter self.
Just squatting outside the building.
Reading my book really quick. Just
So, what are you guys here for? I mean, I know that, you come here to drink and stuff, but is there anything particular you wanted to talk about? And it cannot be my brother.
Oh no. Yes, just wanted to see you off.
Yeah.
We're gonna be gone.
Oh, yeah? Where are you guys going?
To the Scar of Cruel.
Pools first.
Okay. Pools I can believe.
By way of pools.
You're not going to Cruel. You're not going to the Scar.
If you hear about us.
I'm a bit bewildered at like how you don't believe us.
Okay. Juice box.
nice.
You have 2 people that come into my bar. Okay, let's just say that. Okay, most of the people that you see look like Davey. a little bit weird. Okay, this bar is on the outskirts of town. It's not popular by any means.
Okay.
Now, I have a lot of people coming in, claiming that they're gonna go and travel through the Scar of Cruel. Okay, a lot of people coming in claiming that they have magic. All of them turds, like Davey. Okay? Now, Davey's a nice guy. But he also claims he has magic. Do you think Davey has magic?
Well, he did make us disappear.
No. I told you to leave. Am I magic? That's ridiculous. Of course, I'm not going to believe everybody, every schmo that comes in here. Saying they have magic.
You think we're schmoes?
I think you're schmo adjacent. You're schmo adjacent because I mean, again, I guess you guys, I have heard that there were some deserted, headed to a house, outskirts of town. some whispers. So possibly
Mm.
what you said was true. You did kill those hags. And I hear hags are
Ugly.
not great.
Yes.
Gross. Repulsive.
So maybe you do have magic. But Scar Cruel, you can't blame me for not believing everything that comes out of your mouth. You said that you bled on a book, right?
It's not gonna be fun at all.
I'm not looking forward to it, but it has to be done.
It's, I mean, this kid's like 19.
His father. He's going to save him.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I think he's there.
Make a persuasion check.
Ooh.
Both of you can make a persuasion check. What'd you roll?
17.
28.
Not
Mm.
bad, boys. Not bad.
Okay. So you're going to save your father.
And Vivian's gonna save her dad.
And both of your fathers are in the Scar of Cruel.
And we think.
Both of their fathers, yeah.
Where exactly in this Scar of Cruel?
Some cave next to a beach. Something like that.
A cave next to a beach.
Right. That was in the letters, right?
I wasn't paying attention.
Okay.
Am I done yet?
Let's say 10 minutes. I'm fast.
I'll cast it and then toddle on in. Take my hat off.
Whoa, what are you doing? Oh, it's you again.
I look like a human.
We were just talking about your dad.
Yeah. He's in a cave. It's next to like this beach, right?
No, that's where he found me.
Right. Is he not?
No, that was
That was here.
that was south of here.
Oh, I thought he found you in the Scar of Cruel.
No. No, gods no.
What?
Wait. Okay. Then why is he in the Scar of Cruel?
She's adopted.
Because he's
Mm.
I don't really know. He's in I'm pretty sure he's not in just the Scar of Cruel. I'm pretty sure he's just in Cruel.
Oh, where in Cruel?
Cruel, the city.
Yeah. Where?
I don't know. I've never been to Cruel. I just know that's where he is.
What the fuck?
Yeah, so it's going to suck.
You guys are telling the truth, or if you guys are lying, you guys are really good liars. But I don't really know what to say.
You know what? That's what I wanted to talk about. Team name.
Oh yeah.
I already had a few ideas, but they were immediately shut down because
You had
most people
one.
here
You
don't
had,
like good
you
ideas.
had one idea.
It was two.
It was one.
It was one,
And
and
it
then
was
an
based
extrapolation
on-
of that one into another one. It's based on me, of course.
Yeah, based on him. I was thinking about something a little more cohesive and collective that levels all of us.
The juice drinkers.
The juice drinkers.
Juice
I do love apple juice.
I mean, we do drink juice. I feel like that's not like the axiom of our group, though.
It doesn't really say anything
I
about
mean, it's 2 or
power.
3. You guys are both juice boxers.
There's another.
Oh,
He
yeah, there's a-
certainly is not.
I mean, he won't be with us, for
The big
much
guy?
longer.
Mm.
Yeah, the
He
big guy.
came in.
Yeah, for a second.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a juice box drinker.
Think so?
Oh yeah, in here. It's a bit too mad. Like a kid. You know what I mean?
Cranky kid.
Like a juice boxer. You're the only non-juice boxer here. In fact, I feel a little bit guilty giving these two alcohol. She's like 2 feet tall.
Oh yeah.
I'm 5 feet tall precisely.
That's a child's height.
I can
She's
keep
not even a
drinking.
dwarf either.
She beat me in chess today.
See, dwarves, they come out of the womb, and they're not juice boxers. Straight up.
Well, my father was a dwarf.
I think a dwarven fetus could kick my ass. Yeah. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Is that a challenge?
Hand to hand? Without using his book? 'Cause now I'm starting to
Without
think,
using my book?
yeah, I'd kick your ass.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, you should just give up like that, dude. Well, I use my book.
You could arm wrestle.
That's why I have it.
Yeah, you want to arm wrestle, kid?
Yeah, let's go.
Hey.
And I down my wide. and
Okay,
then, like,
strength check.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
Christ.
Come on, Euclid. Come on, Euclid. Show us them guns.
3.
Yeah.
So he. It's slow going. Both of you look pathetic, but he eventually triumphs. See, told you.
Again.
Okay.
Come on. It was a fluke.
2 out of 3, yeah, definitely.
Oh! 17.
20.
Oh!
Told you.
You make
Juice
it look
box.
bad, dude.
I need my book.
I'm not even gonna do. That'd be just.
Me? Oh, I will never in my life ever think that I can beat anyone at hand-to-hand combat.
Absolutely. See? She's tiny.
Yeah.
So are you, dude.
Yeah. Hey, I was formidable.
Sure. Sure, dude. What did you three want after this wine?
I like the wine.
More wine.
More wine? All right. That's 2 copper for either of you, since it's 1 less copper because I stole you 1 more, so 2
he
copper for
really
you,
overcharged.
3 copper.
He really overcharged
So-
y'all.
2 copper, 2 copper, 3 copper.
So 7.
Okay.
Yeah, so. Remember when I first met you,
You talking to me?
2 days ago, yeah?
Yeah.
3 days? 2
Just
days
a weird
ago?
way to start a conversation with someone you literally just met, you know?
Yeah. Well, I asked you a question about what you would sacrifice to help the people you care about.
What was my answer?
Dark question.
Well, it was right after we met our friend. The big one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm.
I was in a dark headspace.
Oh, yeah. Did I answer that?
Well, yeah. More in so many words. You said you'd be willing to sacrifice anything. Save someone like your mother.
Oh, yeah. True. Definitely. Why? Why did you bring that up?
I don't know. I really like that about you, Sticky.
Cool.
You helped me out. Even though it was probably nothing to you.
Well, that's what I'm here for, you know, just really expensive therapy. Because you guys drink a lot.
Yeah, that one was, that hurt in the morning.
Yeah. I'd say at this point, you're catching up to a lot of my heaviest spenders that have been here for a couple of years, you know what I mean?
Wow.
It's been 4 times in the past 2 days you guys have come here.
You're just such good company.
On average, 2 or 3 silver. Solid mortgage.
Was that
It says
your
more
mortgage?
about the amount you charge for wine.
What?
It says more about the amount you charge for wine, that's
No,
a mortgage.
Absolutely not.
We drank a lot.
He drank about 8 glasses of ale, and he was rocking about 6.
Yeah, we drank a lot.
Wait, sorry, how much is a mortgage?
Well, I pay rent,
Yeah.
8 copper a month, but mortgages can be 2, 3 silver at the outskirts, and then upwards of like 8 to a gold in the actual city.
What do you make in a year?
All right, 2 days. We know each other. I make a decent amount from tips.
Okay.
Which, by the way, you haven't done any of these drinks. Just so you're aware.
Oh,
I
no,
thought you
no,
tip at the end of everything.
What?
I thought you tip at the end of everything.
I gave you.
I'm not serving you per drink.
I gave you a silver on each 8 copper payment.
Yeah, that was before.
Yeah, but that was before.
Okay.
I'll put a silver on the table.
Cool.
That's that man's entire rent. I wish people would tip me my entire rent.
Team name.
Oh, right. Any
We-
other ideas?
3 out of 4 of us use books. It would be something about books.
I think it should be something about our mission.
The savers, the saviors,
That seems a little bit,
righteous.
Derivative.
well, compared to what it's actually describing. Not necessarily the most accurate.
Okay,
The
what is
Scariers.
Scariers?
Like warriors. But going into the scar. The Scariers.
The first time I went through the Scar of Cruel, granted, it was with different people than, are at the table now. The people in Fell called us the Travelers of the Scar.
It's too specific, though. I feel like it should just be something that's a name, not very descriptive, but like something that we can just call ourselves.
Yeah, but then just saying, "Oh, we're the travelers." That's a little too generic.
Like it doesn't have to
That's
describe anything. It doesn't have to mean anything. It just has to sound cool.
Wait, but I also don't want it to be like nondescript.
Why not? We give it the description. It's like naming your sword, a name. And it gets the title after it's done its deeds. We get the title later.
Okay,
We have
but
the
we've
name.
done stuff.
Not under a name.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. But the name doesn't have to describe anything, because if it describes one thing, then if we do something else, people are like, why are you doing that? You're this other thing.
Sure. Yeah.
The heavy drinkers.
Oof. I think I'm already knowing that in a few different places.
It's not surprising. I don't know. I don't know what you guys have done. Really don't know you guys all that well. So,
Soul rattlers.
okay. You know what? Maybe you think on it a little bit. Because that sounds like you do bad music.
Like Steam or something. Ska music.
Ska music, yeah. Someone's plunking away at the piano. That's how you describe that music.
Yeah, maybe we should think about it a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Okay. I was hoping to think out loud with everyone.
I'm just thinking of things that sound cool. Like, it could be like,
Yeah, sure. Do that.
Thinking of things that are a bit more specific.
like Veritas.
Veritas.
Gilgaheim.
Gilgaheim. Veritas Gilgaheim.
It's a fun name.
That's
Veritas sounds nice.
Yeah.
I like
You
Veritas.
could just be that, and then people say, what do you call yourselves? We say that.
Veritas Gilgaheim?
Well, one or the other. Or both. I don't know.
Gilgaheim is a bit
Gilgaheim?
Gilgaheim?
in the throat, so to speak.
My father was a dwarf.
These are all bad.
Veritas is nice.
No, not for a group. That's a name of a person. Or a place, maybe.
That's true.
Not of a group.
It's just a matter of what you call yourselves. I mean, there's like, what?
It's always like adjective,
maxim.
noun, the maxim.
That's like a
That's
name, right?
that's a
With an
name.
M at the end.
Not
Yeah.
necessarily.
It's Max.
It's a maxim.
Is that a thing?
Vivian would know what the definition of that is.
Is it like a conglomerate or something?
Yeah, it's some kind of conglomerate. A short, pithy statement expressing a general truth or rule of conduct.
That's cool as fuck. God, that's so dope. We should have something like that.
Yeah.
Like warriors of truth, but like in one word.
Mm-hmm.
Like fighters of righteousness.
The truthers.
The
Fighters of
truthers.
righteousness?
Fighters of unrighteousness.
Mm.
Battlers of ne'er-dwells.
I suppose bane is always a good word.
Sounds very
The,
sinister.
the bane of...
Council's bane, but that's a little bit more specific to...
That's... Yeah. I don't think we want to, like, make any clear stance that we're the bane of something, maybe.
Yeah.
More that we just kind of are,
Hmm.
rather than are against. You
I
feel
don't
me?
know about you. I mostly am against rather than just being,
Okay, well now here's your chance to not do that.
I suppose.
Against what? Being against what?
I just mean that I just haven't really... It's a little bit more of a psychoanalysis than I'm prepared to offer at this point.
I've been against a lot of things.
All right. It's getting late.
Sure it is.
Did you want to go?
Well,
we
if I
have to
leave,
go.
then you gotta get the fuck out.
Mm.
Let's call it a night.
Yeah, great names, guys.
We'll
Good
work on
stuff,
it.
good stuff, yeah.
We'll work on it. You'll hear our names from far and wide once we nail it down.
Well, if you're all traveling to the Scar tomorrow, before you leave, let me know. I'd like to say goodbye.
Okay.
Thank
All
you
right.
for the after hours wine.
Thanks for paying for the after hours wine.
All right. Get up.
Okay. He leads you out and locks the door behind
As
you.
he, or as we're walking out, I'll turn around and like flick him an electrum.
Dang. An electrum.
Wow. You all have too much money.
I'm
Ooh.
broke. This
It's
guy's
trickle
broke.
down. It's trickle
It is
down.
Thank you so much.
Time to ruin the Schwenten economies.
Have a great night. See you tomorrow. Close the door.
Good night.
We're walking back in.
To the suite?
We didn't even have to roll a con save.
What was that, a couple
We are the heavy drinkers.
Jeez.
You guys had 2 glasses of wine.
Yeah.
Listen,
Um,
you have 2 glasses of wine and you're shit-faced.
It's not far from the truth.
I don't know why it irks me so much that he doesn't believe that we do magic. I really want to show him something.
I
Is it
think he's
because
just fucking with you, honestly. Look at me. Do I look like I don't do magic?
No, that's what I'm saying.
Exactly. He's
Oh,
fucking
you
with
think
you.
he's fucking
Yeah, definitely. I have a fucking purple vest on. Of course
I
I do
mean-
magic.
Most people don't do magic. You just look like a fancy person.
Most people don't look as good as me.
Well,
Some people
actually,
with a lot of money do.
yeah, maybe.
I've never met somebody who
In the
has this
clothes.
specific ruggedness, but also like handsome charm.
No, wait, from Steercake's perspective now, if you're spending so much on drinking and you look like that and you seem just kind of well off, not like you do magic.
Sure, except I wear the same vest every day. So, I mean, it's not very in peak shape, is it?
Yes, not.
Do you think you're bothered that he doesn't believe you because you're very proud of it, having grown up not having it? You don't have anything to prove necessarily.
I guess maybe that he's just not taking us at our word. I don't know. I don't lie much. The groundskeeper, that one thing. And
Well, you were
know,
throwing
Steve
things in
King
the woods
things.
and then you pulled a
I
rat
was.
out.
I threw nothing. I threw nothing.
Well, the 2 of you, there were things being thrown into the woods and then you pulled a rat out.
To be fair, the woods threw things too. So we weren't just the only ones.
I told you, Eupheme, earlier.
Mm.
There's one reality.
I don't think that's true.
I think that is.
What,
Things.
2, 4?
There's one. Like things are.
Yes.
We all are. There's truth to things.
I don't necessarily think there's an objective reality at all.
There's truth to things.
Well, how many realities do you think there are?
What?
I think that each individual has their own reality. Everything that happens, everything that occurs, and the consequences of it, and the things leading up to it, are all different in the minds of each individual considering their experiences.
It
That
sounds
makes
like
no
a
sense. I
lot.
do magic.
Well, yes.
Not in his reality.
Oh, yeah, and yeah. Well, then then that's wrong.
Well, I'm confused.
Then he's not in reality.
He doesn't have to be right about everything.
You say you do magic, and you don't show it to him, and then he doesn't believe your words. That's not him not believing in reality. That's him not believing your words. Now, if you were
Wait,
to
are my words not?
now, if you were to perform, your words are your words, and they exist in reality. But the truth of it isn't necessarily existing in an objective reality.
Well, yes, it is, because I still do magic, whether or not he thinks I do or not.
Well,
Sure.
Our world is completely different than a normal person's world. We're not normal people.
No, we're
And the
same
things
world.
the things that we see,
Wait.
the things that we deal with are not necessarily for everyone.
Well, it's also nothing is true to you until you see it, or until you know it to be true. And there are things that you don't believe are true that in your reality aren't true until you learn the converse. That's what I mean, that there's no objective reality. It's all in your perception.
Is there an example?
Well, you can believe, like, for instance, I believed that Rocket was... Let me think of something specific. I suppose I believed that when I first came out of the Underdark and I was walking around and I was trying to find someone who knew me or try and find my master, I believed that I wasn't necessarily anyone who was particularly important. I didn't think that there was anything, like, besides my memories being gone, for whatever reason that could have been, there wasn't anything nefarious. Or there wasn't anything purposeful, that it might have been an accident, something of the sort. And then throughout my journey, when I learned things were quite different, my perception of reality, my perception of myself changed. And that in discovering those things and learning those things about myself, reality changed. Now, those things might have been true, but they're not true to me until I learn them. So to him, it's not... there is his reality is that you are somebody, like many of the other people that he sees, who just lies about knowing magic to seem important. And until he sees you do magic...
Okay, but I could still say that his reality is just not the reality.
Sounds semantic. It's making my head hurt.
So,
Let's talk philosophy.
you guys travel back to the suite, walking up the stairs and into the long temporary home that you have all inhabited for the last couple of days. What are you guys doing in the suite?
Can I keep a hold of the sphere? After I wake up, I might want to try and take a look at some things.
Sure, I don't believe I need to use the spell anytime soon, so you're fine.
I'll give it back since you own it, but I just figured I'm going to be up before you.
Thanks. Is Dagmar still in the room?
Yes.
I'll be out here tonight then.
There's more than one room, right?
Yeah, but the other one's mine.
Too.
Mhm.
I'll be quiet.
Is that where you usually sleep?
What?
Is that where you usually, like, well, I guess you don't sleep. Is
I
that where
don't
you usually
sleep.
just sit?
Yeah, I just hang out in the room.
Do you want to go back into the room?
With Dagamaris there?
If you're normally in there, then you can leave.
I don't think anyone owns the room.
I don't think Dagamaris would leave because I want the room.
I'm going to bed. This room is mine. by the
Yeah.
way. Good night.
He marked it, I suppose.
Yeah.
So you go in your room.
I'm going to sleep. Yeah.
And you go to sleep. What are you two doing then?
Well, we're both out here then tonight.
I'll do my work in the kitchen when I wake up. I know you don't sleep, but I don't want to bother you.
You're good. We'll just... Goodness. You know anywhere around here to get paint.
General store.
Oh, sure. That makes sense. And, like, just, like, painting supplies, I guess.
Probably the general
General
store.
store.
And if not, they would know where.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
You know
Okay.
how to paint?
I don't.
Oh.
But, someone close to me did. And, they promised they'd teach me. And, well, they can't anymore. And I've found myself having a lot more downtime than I thought while we were in this place. Might as well start now.
Sounds like a nice thing to learn.
If I get really good at it, maybe I can sell some.
I'm sure people would paint for pictures of themselves. Or pay for.
That's true.
It's a good idea.
Thanks.
I'm gonna rest.
Okay.
Just cracked.
So,
Oh, with,
Hithkel?
in my lap.
Hithkel's just been in your room. Or in...
Nah, he's been in my little pouch.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. You gotta make sure you tell me. about
Sorry.
it.
He's I don't
He's always
like,
gonna be with
I
you?
don't like leaving him in the room because it makes me feel like I'm abandoning a baby.
Okay.
So he's always gonna be in my little pouch.
Sounds good.
Well, he wasn't when I went to pull souls out.
You gotta tell me that.
Yeah, sorry.
So,
You're right. I need to keep track of him.
you
I need to
rest
go
for the
forward.
night? Or are you doing anything during the night?
I will. I'll just like play myself in chess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Nice.
So, 4 hours passes. Vivian awakes. What are you doing?
Scrying on Hector.
Okay.
I know he gets like plus and also minus 12,000 different things. Scrying on Rocket.
Yeah, that doesn't do anything.
I've been in my head this whole
Minus
time.
5,
I've been like,
so
"There's
he
a
gets
secret."
he gets plus 4. 21.
Every fucking time you roll so fucking high. All right, well, I'm gonna spend another hour resting in Arcane Recovery so I can cast it again.
Okay, so another hour goes by. Who are you casting it on this?
This time I'm casting it on Archmage for Servius. I know he's asleep, but I just want to
It
keep
is
my.
now 5 a.m.
Mm-hmm. He might be up. Who knows? Maybe he's awake or
Baldric
something.
for
I'm
Servius.
gonna watch him sleep and whisper rude things, even though he can't hear it. Such a fucking bitch. Show up, I'm gonna punch you in the fucking cheek.
12.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So, you see through the glass. He is indeed sleeping.
Yeah.
His duvet cover, a deep cerulean blue, embossed or threaded in, is the sigil of Tristfall upon it. He appears to sleep rather closely to Hilda for Servius, the woman you saw previously, arm wrapped around her,
His bitch ass Maxim of Magic Wife.
Yeah.
sleeping very soundly.
That's right.
What do I see in his room?
What is the radius?
I don't fucking know. You're a divination wizard.
I am
Yes.
10 feet.
ten-
Not much.
What?
It's 10 feet to the target.
Really?
So 10 feet around him, yes. It is a 10
Alright,
feet
alright,
radius.
alright.
You see an end table. You see what appear to be glasses on Hilda's side, oil lantern, very fine. The bed, like the one you scried in from the Erlindi seer stone, has 4 pillars, wooden pillars on either side, with a very thin veil that wraps around it. Other than that, you can't really see anything.
Waited. I forgot it was 5 a.m. Whatever. Okay.
That is what you see. Sleeping like a baby.
I'm so mad. Okay, well.
For the latter half of the night, I'd like to take my, what is it called? rope of mending,
Yeah.
and just like practice tying different knots.
Cool. Yeah. Make a dexterity check or
Dex.
wisdom check, I'd say.
Wisdom, survival.
Yeah.
That's what's up. 21.
21.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you're getting the hang of it. The hang of some pretty fine knots as you're going about. Another 4 hours passes. Eupheme awakes. 8 a.m.
Woo!
Daggermorris comes out. Eupheme.
Morning.
Yeah. Yes. It isn't. What are we doing today?
Going to see about my sword, right?
Yeah, we're just waiting for someone's sword, I guess.
And then heading out.
No reason
What
to
is
say.
today? The 20th?
What is today?
20th,
Yeah.
The 20th?
Yeah, no reason to stay after we have the sword.
So it's Titus's thing is in August or July?
It's 3 months from the day that he made the
Which
ultimatum.
is like 2 days ago. End of August.
Motherfucker.
It'd be August.
What day was it?
It'd be August.
It's like just like 2 days ago.
the
May
18th.
16th was when we talked to him. So,
16th.
16th, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, August 16th.
Sword, and then we're on our way.
To pools, yes.
To pools.
I think we said a couple goodbyes, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
We doing that burning building thing.
It's a way to kill time.
When's the sword done?
I don't know.
Said at night.
Oh, he said the end of the day. Right.
Very end of the day.
Made that very clear.
Doesn't it need to be enchanted or something?
I don't think we have the time. It doesn't need to be. But yeah, I don't think we have the time.
I need to pick up some supplies at the general store, and then we can why not check the burned building?
Something to do.
Something to do.
Euclid and I can go start looking at that while you go check in on your sword.
Oh, I think he'd be very cross if I saw him in the morning. He was very clear about
Oh,
coming at night.
no, you're right, yes, and I.
Why don't you all head towards the building, and then I'll meet you there.
Sure.
Sure. Yeah.
I'm sorry, Euclid. What?
Thought that was something else.
Did you want something else? I'm sorry. Should not have yelled.
I accept your apology.
Good.
Give Euclid a slap on the back. Shouldn't stay here for too long.
Yeah.
Are you coming with us?
Sure. Did not like being here all alone anyway. Are we leaving now?
Suppose so.
Yeah, we can pick up some fruit on the way.
Early morning, on the go breakfast as we quest.
Mm-hmm.
I wish.
You here?
No.
Oh.
There you go.
I'll go open it.
Okay.
Oh.
You see an older man, looking possibly in his 50s. Long gray and black hair slicked back at the front that explodes in the back with a somewhat prominent widow's peak. His kind yet stern face, with features that look to be carved somewhat haphazardly from stone, looks through you through slightly slanted eyes, drowning in smile lines underneath bushy gray white eyebrows.
Who is this?
Yairo?
You see Yahiro. You see Yahiro.
It's Yahiro!
Yahiro Utamaro once more, wearing the same thick and coarse,
Thank
light
God.
cherry and white robes that wrap around his form with thick golden band that courses through its middle.
God, I was like, is it a lich? Is it a lich? Is it a lich?
Yes,
Technically.
it is a lich.
Technically,
Yeah.
You see, you also see a capybara sitting patiently at his right foot.
I forgot about his familiar.
Oh,
Yahiro,
yes.
what are you doing here?
Yeah, same.
I'm not sure. I figured I would would come back and travel with you after my affairs were settled. After all, I did say I wished to see the Southern Realms.
Wow.
If you will have
Okay.
me once more.
Yes,
Ooh.
your bear.
Now, bear.
Yes.
The bear, not my bear.
Only if you help us with a team name.
That seems like a bit
No,
much to put on your plate.
I won't be doing that.
Come in.
Okay.
He's gonna. Okay.
Walks in. Caviar. Just good to see you all again.
It's good to see you too.
Lets the caviar down, sort of just like pops down and sits there.
So you lied to us for
When?
what? When you, I guess, lie by omission
What did I lie about?
about your age.
Oh.
He lied. He lied a couple times.
Yeah, a few times.
Yeah.
No,
can't blame him.
I disagree. I don't consider this aging. I am 53.
Okay, no, but also like about your accident, remember? And then
Yes.
and then there was.
Well, I was trying to have fun,
Yeah,
but
accident.
that did not last very long.
Well,
But no, I'm sorry. I didn't think I lied. I don't. Again, I don't consider this aging.
Sure.
I don't think anyone can blame you for not talking about that.
I lie a lot too. I just wanted to say it out loud so that no hard feelings.
I don't lie.
I believe you.
We were actually going to be heading out probably tonight or tomorrow morning, so you
Where are
came
your
at a good
travels
time.
leading you?
Pools.
Um,
And then the scar. Or cruel itself.
Why?
yes. We are planning to try and find Rockhead, my friend.
Does he know about the meeting
What meeting?
that we had?
No,
Hmm.
a lot has happened.
I have heard of the. I was informed that you had traveled there. I was not allowed.
To attend?
Yes.
It was terrifying.
Yes, it was.
He is. An interesting man.
Yes, he is. So he said to meet him in 3 months at the cross.
Yes.
But
That is why I am here.
Rockhead is still missing, and Iklet's father might also be in Cruel. So we were planning on trying to. This sounds foolish to say out loud, but sneak in and try and get them out.
Sneak into Cruel.
Yes.
I legitimately don't believe that any living person has accomplished that.
That gives me a lot of faith in our.
To be fair, I don't think many, if any, have tried.
Also fair.
But I will accompany you.
You will?
Yes.
Thank you.
I'm a little bit more potent than I let on.
Yes.
Right.
Not by much. I'm kidding. I am a very accomplished wizard who has had 1,500 years to craft.
Couldn't you just like put claw marks in it like you did?
Yes, that would be grand, though I have lost much of my connection to Hecate since becoming this.
The Erlendi, I think, tried to immortalize what you did for them. There's a door leading to Telemon Foster.
Yes, they were crafting a portal when I was battling Gamarian.
8 puzzles were needed to complete the door, and you were one of them.
That's nice. Although, just means I protected a tomb.
That wasn't your fault, though.
I lost.
That was when you lost?
Yes.
I'm sorry for bringing that up. I thought that was
Why did they want the Erlundai?
I have no idea. Not at the faintest clue.
I mean, we do.
What?
We went in there.
Do you know something I don't?
Well, the things that happened in Talum and Vastrai, the creation of soul transmutation, the breaking of the divine barrier.
You think those...
It was headed by... I can't believe I forgot it. Mandoth.
What?
Am I
Mandoth had nothing to do with the Erlundai.
Am I stupid?
But they mentioned his name. They said Lord Mandoth. In the handouts. Am I crazy?
They might have just been referring to him.
I don't remember.
Like, because he existed?
I don't remember Mandoth having anything to do. If Mandoth was there, I would have lost far sooner.
Sorry, they just referenced his name. You're here. We shouldn't talk about this immediately.
It's only natural. I was just with Titus Markwood. I revealed myself to be a lich and... among other things.
And how did he take that?
I didn't tell him what he knew. I could tell he wanted to kill me. And he could have. But... yeah, I was persuasive, and I did not lie. I told Zed and Titus everything I knew. And so I'm allowed to fight alongside him in 3 months.
I feel like they would be remiss not having you as an ally.
I would not blame them if he did not. But he knew that if he killed me, I would just reform somewhere else. In the hands of Marion. Because I told him.
Has your body been destroyed since
No,
its creation?
it has not.
Ah.
I am unable to kill myself. I found that out a while ago. My body is already... yeah. So, if you have any other questions, I can answer them.
I'm gonna get started on my day. It's nice to see you, Yahiro. I will see all of you at the house soon. Okay.
Which house?
There's a house that burned down.
Oh,
Check it out.
I see, I see.
Do you eat?
No. I do not.
Can you taste food? Or is it just you don't get hungry?
I cannot taste food.
That's so terrible.
Yes. There are no benefits to this state. In my eyes.
It makes you wonder why people would even choose it.
I know why some would. questions, Vivian?
I have so many questions. Just trying to think of the one to ask first. You've been lying low for a while, you said, right? So you wouldn't know much of what's been going on recently.
I've been traveling for the past 7 years, 8 years. I was in a cave for a while. Couldn't live anywhere in public. And I can't live in the forest because the animals try and kill me. Or they run away from me, depending on the animal. Just been me.
Is it nice being amongst people again?
Somewhat. Though, I do see all the things they can do. That's why I was talking about youth so much.
Yes.
I wish I had just died and my soul had been recycled. Maybe I'd be happier. But I'm trapped. And forced to see everyone else living out their lives. Or forced to see multiple wars and the destruction of 2 species.
Do you hold out any hope of finding your phylactery, getting it back from Gamarian?
That is why I have decided to align myself with the likes of Mr. Markwood.
I understand that.
I'm sorry. I was trying to be happier, that's why I had Willie out.
Is that the name of your familiar?
Yes, I changed it from Timothy to Willie.
Willie's a nice name.
It is. He's calm.
I suppose I have a question that's not horrifically depressing and
Yes.
about all of the pain of everyone from the beginning of time. I want to take Hithgul down from my backpack. Do you know what this is? He's very friendly.
For now.
He's very friendly.
Jeez,
Did you roll like shit?
man. No, I was talking about.
He holds on to your little finger. He cannot be evil. And even if he could be, he won't be. Because we give him so much love and attention.
Would that be history or would that be nature?
Nature.
Okay.
He's a
16.
lightning man.
I don't know what that is. It is cute though.
He'll hold your finger if you...
So it reaches out. Hithgul's hand turns black.
Oh,
But
no.
Oh.
Sorry.
It's okay. Is Hithgul okay?
Hithgul
Oh no, baby.
holds its arm.
Is it not healing?
No?
Oh god. Oh, I hurt my child. Oh
I can
fuck.
heal.
Oh god. This is why it's too stressful.
I can heal.
Can you?
I can try. Don't know if my magic will work on him. But I will use my Warlock spell slot for Cure Wounds.
But
Oh,
heal The electricity.
You good, little buddy?
Shrinks a bit.
Babes, I'm gonna put him back in his little saddle.
Sorry.
I should have known. I'm sorry.
How would you?
I have so many questions. If you'd like to rest, we can ask questions later or while we're traveling, or...
Did you teach Vivian necromancy?
No. Sure.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Or Dean?
Seems to be telling the truth.
Can I inside him now that I heard that question? And now I'm like,
Sure.
natural 20? No, 4. Minus 2.
I promise you I did not.
Do you know who did?
He's telling the truth.
No.
Okay.
I know none of the council.
Ugh.
Again, I slew some of them. And I fought Gamarian. Lost to Gamarian. Gamarian had been a lich for at least 1,000 years already before I fought him.
You fought him in the Second Age?
At the end of it,
How long was the Second Age?
it was about 2,800 years. And most of it is completely erased. It was the longest age. I was only alive at the end. I was 53 when I died.
The maxim of magic wasn't formed yet when you...
I don't know what that is.
Okay.
Wait,
Stop.
I do.
Shut the fuck up.
Yes, it was, yes. The maxim was formed. Yes, I was an archmage of the Dragon's Council. I was the archmage of evocation. However, I preceded a long line of evocation wizards by the name of Henadon.
No fucking way. No fucking way. Oh, it's Henadon!
Is that the one that sucks?
No,
That's,
no. That's another H name, though. I forget his name.
If I remember correctly, I believe Toromir Henadon is currently the archmage of evocation right now.
Yes.
From
He's in-
Hector's
he's-
Jerk.
We've
The
also
ma-
seen him a couple times.
The maxim of magic was created in an attempt to do something. I cannot remember, but
They took his
was-
fucking memories.
It has been so long.
It's just been like thousands of years.
It runs deep.
Servius is like...
I was initiated into this maxim when I was a member of the Dragon's Council. I believe certain archmages were instated in secret. And Henadon and something with an M were paper that I needed to swear on. It was the Maxim's declaration. And there were many names of the founders that existed in the mid-Second Age. Organization I did not spend much time in, as I was initiated as an archmage at 48.
What was its purpose?
I do not remember. There was someone asked me, and at one point I knew because they had told me. I simply cannot remember. Why are you? Why? What do you think they do?
A couple of things. They slaughtered the Grenmores, which was a line of artificers. Someone I traveled with.
Okay.
Someone I traveled with for a long time is the sole survivor of that family, and he's trying to find the Maxim. Many of the current Dragon's Council members are part of it. I don't think it
They
has.
seem to be liches, right? Right?
There's the Lich on the Dragon's Council, and I'm fairly sure
That they're
that
part
they're
of it.
involved. Or at least someone who knows. The current Archmage of Divination, Baldric Preservius.
He's part of it.
He knew that the Lich was on the Dragon's Council. He knew that. And he's part of this Maxim of Magic. He was instated when he became an Archmage. Before he became an Archmage, his mother was an Archmage. He ruined the life of the person who rescued me from the Underdark. The person who was supposed to be the Divination Archmage. He ruined his entire life.
Does not sound like an organization I would have joined.
Exactly. Something must have happened along the way. Maybe it was the Lich joining. Maybe it was Hanedon. I don't know. I still haven't found out which member of the Maxim is the Lich. I could, I suppose, by scrying on each of the ones that I saw at the trial we were at. But that's doubtful enough that the Lich would
Do
be
not scry on any of the council.
Why?
Magic has a signature. And if they discover your signature, and if it is on the Dragon's Council, you know anyone that may know this council, then they may be able to discern who is scrying upon them. These are the most powerful wizards and sorcerers in the world.
Okay. I already admitted to Preservius before I knew
Well,
what
then
he
it
was.
is especially pertinent that you do not scry on them.
But I really want to. Okay. That's unfortunate. You're a Lich. You can see when someone is crying.
Yes,
Thank gods.
I can.
Good. That is helpful. That is very helpful. For a while, Preservius was constantly watching because I had found out that he was part of the Maxim, that most of the Dragon's Council was part of the Maxim, that he had ruined Rocket's life.
Well, that is all very bad. I'm sorry that I bring such bad news.
You don't. It's fine. It's helpful. Information is always helpful. Information is always good.
Cruel. Was once the knowledge center of the world. It housed the largest library in Handoran. The Earl and I were the most skilled intelligent people I'd ever met. It is no surprise that the Liches would want to annex such a place. Becoming a Lich requires two forms of magic: necromancy and transmutation. And if you know anything about the Erlendi, you know that they were masters of transmutation. This library, we must go there. If I'm going to sneak my way into Cruel, I require we go there. For I require answers just as much as you.
I can accept that.
If we I might be able to get us out. Maybe. But I do not know what type of magical barriers exist in Gruul.
Something that might prevent teleportation.
Perhaps. I would not doubt it. We need plans. No matter if you have me or not, Archmage, Lich, it does not matter. Many believe that Liches exist only in the arcane. But these are beings that have an infinite amount of time to practice a multitude of other skills. Gamarian himself is a being of absolute power, and if we come in contact with him, we will not only die, but you will be made thralls. Your souls will never escape. He will hold you, and he will not let go. And none of you are powerful enough to be made Liches, nor do I believe that they are able to.
Dragonites were a component, weren't they?
I have been researching my condition and have found nothing. However, they did create me, and I believe I am the 10th. I do not believe that whatever power exists in this world to create Liches can go beyond that.
So then every single one that anyone has come across has been one of the council.
Yes.
The one on the Dragon's Council, the one that Rocket encountered.
Gamarian was the first, known as the first Lich.
Do you know anything about soul transmutation?
No. I have not heard of such magic.
That's what became of the Outlander city you protected. A fusion of necromancy
Please do
and
not.
transmutation.
Please. I do actually feel like resting.
Okay, sorry.
I'm sorry. It is,
A lot of pain. You don't have to apologize.
unimaginable. That is a shame. Perhaps we find something useful and cruel. If there is any sign of combat, we run.
Agreed.
The undead are all under the control of the Liches. Anything they do see.
What if they were to just die suddenly?
Then they would be alerted that one of their thralls had been killed. You must understand that nearly nothing goes into the Scarf Cruel. No birds fly over it. Not a single soul travels through it. And if they do, they are swarmed by the undead. They are landmines.
Stealth mission it is.
Do you think it's densely populated?
These liches have had thousands of years
Okay.
amassing abominable armies of people. Cruel was the second most populated city in the world.
Oh, so they're all Erlendi as well.
Some of them. Though I'm sure you've heard of the many wars that humanity has taken place in as well, in the south. And I know that Meandoth was allied with the council.
And that's not considering the dragons as well.
I'd heard about that.
Pray we don't see them.
I pray we don't see anything. I would pray that we were not going to Cruel.
You make it seem a lot worse than I thought it was going to be.
It is worse than I'm saying. I've never been there, nor did I have any reason to, nor any wish to. The land is marred, drained of any life, in a perpetuate state of suffering in which no soul leaves. No trees grow, no grass blooms, nothing, for no souls that lived there have been recycled back to mortal.
You sure your friend can't wait a couple of months?
If I can ever see him, to see if he's okay.
He is not. I guarantee you, if he is in Cruel,
He went there of his own volition.
that matters not. If he is not undead, or if he is not a lich, then he is not okay.
He met one of them. Traveled with them for a long time.
Is he a member of the Cult of Malignants?
I don't think so. He shouldn't be. I've only met one member of the Cult of Malignants.
Okay. Well,
Sounds menacing.
yes, they are followers of Gamarian. Gamarian has amassed so much power and influence that people follow him and him alone. The entire council obeys him.
I'm assuming that this Cult of Malignants has been established for quite some time.
I'm not sure the history surrounding Gamarian, as human history had been being erased by the time I was born as well. Whispers, the cult, followers, people that would willfully go into the Scarf Cruel. Yes, well, I have not a clue why they exist, what they do, what is going on in there, what the Cult of Malignants, other than being blind worshippers of what could very well be the most evil and volatile being in the plane of existence that we currently reside upon. I know about as much as you. Unfortunately, being an archmage did not lend itself very well to discovery. especially since I died so soon after. And as you know, where would I find knowledge? I could not go anywhere in Tilia, for the forest forbade me to. And I wish not to taint the world with my presence. I will rest now. I'm sorry.
You don't have to apologize.
Yes.
See you later.
Thank you.
Do not thank me yet.
Alright.
That sounds awful.
Yes, it does. It was not pleasant the 2 times we went in before, anyway. You can back out if you want to.
So we're going to see that house. Let's get an apple in the way.
Okay.
You're paying.
So you both head out with Dagamaris in tow. And that is where we're going to end it.
Getting an apple on the way. You're paying. End of the episode.
Thank you for joining us. It was an interesting episode. Quiet. But we'll be back hopefully next week.
Next week.
Yes, hopefully next week. Saturday, 6 p.m., hopefully a bit earlier, if not. But thank you for joining us for this episode and hopefully last session of Shrenton. So Shrenton was great.
Shrenton
I-
was
I
fine.
really
I
keep shitting
really
on
like-
Shrenton. It's really lovely here.
I like Shrenton, but
In small doses.
it's
Yeah, says Babs.
Yeah, says bad.
Says,
Thank you so much. We see you then. We will see you then on Saturday next week, and then possibly some other streams from Dina throughout the week. Thank you. Bye.
Love you, bye.